We are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Sorry for the wait. We had to just wait a little bit for some very important people. But we're here now. We're ready to go. And we are ready to shill Matcherino, as I always do, because it's Wednesday night fights and it's SoulCalibur 6, and neither of those would be the same without Matcherino, which I can barely spell. My goodness. So, if you haven't heard it before, exclamation Matcherino in the chat. Click the link. Use the claim code button. It's light blue. It's right there. You just go boop, and then bam. 25 cents added to the pot. Already 12 people have used it. That's fantastic. Thank you all so much. There's also Twitch, little follow things, quests on the side. You can click those buttons, get those up, gets a little bit added here and there. You can also use the orange contribute button and add your own money to the pot to support these top players for tonight, or our top 3 players for tonight, as I should have said. Grammar is hard, apparently. English is hard. I don't like anything. Anyway, I got BeanieThuggish and JJJ here.
Difficult. I think English is difficult. It's probably the most appropriate way to say it.
Anyway, we got BeanieThuggish here.
Thanks for having me on, everybody. I'll see you next time.
Howdy doody. It's time for Win and Freak Out Online Edition, episode 34 of SoulCalibur 6. I am so excited. Hopefully we get some really sick matches today, and I get to commentate with one of the best to ever do it. JJJ, how you doing?
Oh, is Konmai showing up?
Oof, fuck.
Yeah, we've got some of your Wednesday Night Fights regulars that I'm always really happy to see. I'm always a fan of watching Jimbo Nader play. I hope we get to see a few matches from him. I'm hearing a lot about this Deus Incendiate person.
I heard he's followed by the creator of the game.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't really have to do anything with this gameplay. That just sounds more like an egotistical kind of thing, but hopefully won't have to worry too much about that. We've got Manta, we've got Beefman, we've got Coffee, we've got Jar's Milk. Bigpapachunk, did you put Coffee and Jar's Milk together specifically for that purpose?
I do not rig brackets. How dare you? No.
I love creamer with my coffee.
Actually, no, 100%. That was, I mean, ML Coffee just kind of added late. I put them in the seating, and that's randomized seating. It's 100% randomized.
I like the idea that, like, I wish that toothpaste was in
right
that
after?
area, so that like the winner of that would have to immediately go into toothpaste.
That's like, yeah.
That's
the safe way of going about it.
Toothpaste is the worst combo.
They are on the same side of the bracket, so the coffee and toothpaste can run into each other and form the greatest flavor combination.
SCVI is in the middle there. And
you gotta get.
You also have Incendiate. Like that's tough.
That side is filled with demons. It is all demons on the lower half of the bracket.
I mean, it's all demons through like most of the bracket.
Yeah, I think we've gotten to the point where the power level of the players is pretty top end, right? Like most people are really, really good now. We don't really have to say, oh no, this person like is waning behind or not as strong as everyone else. We're all kind of
it's a very typical thing for SoulCalibur to fall into this kind of thing once the game has been out for a significant amount of time, where SoulCalibur typically does not hold a large audience for a significant amount of time. I would say SC6 got pretty close and then fell into unavoidable disasters. But typically speaking, when the game is out for quite a handful of years, what is left in the tournament scene is a whole bunch of people where the only game that they play is SoulCalibur, and they play it all the time. So you end up running into like, first round, a guy who makes top 8 at majors, into the second round, another guy who makes top 5 at majors, and it just keeps going from there.
You know, while that's a bad thing for like people just getting in, it's a great thing for everyone who gets to spectate the matches, and us as the commentators, we get to commentate like higher level matches, which is really nice, right? Sometimes you have to try to carry the matches with your commentary, but other times the matches kind of just bring the commentary straight to you.
Yeah, which match do we have up first?
We're going straight top of round 1, and this is going to be Dulamon versus Mr. JPEG.
Do I know Mr. JPEG? I
don't think I've heard the name before.
That's a name that is not familiar to me. Dulamon, probably the Halmara player we're going to see on our left.
Yeah, Dualamon's the Harmo. Mr. JPEG has been before, it's just been a while. Apparently a whole summer.
Oh, we got a samurai battle. Did you just what band is that? I haven't heard it's been a while in a while.
What do you mean?
I heard that.
What do we I mean, it's been a while since Mr. JPEG has been in. That's what Bigpapachunk was talking about.
Yeah. All right. Sneakily 90s song reference. Staying. Thanks, Nitty. That might have been 2000s, actually, I think.
It's been.
I was wondering when you'd finally get here.
Oh, here we go. We get a Samurai Showdown on the Samurai Showdown stage with the Samurai Showdown character. Anything else you have to say about this showdown, JJJ?
I wonder which one of them is going to be backdashing more often. It seems like both players have decided to take a very aggressive stance, but I honestly don't know which character is more heavily rewarded from trying to back up. I guess it's Halmaru, but yeah, very tough to say. Very heavily damaging characters. I would say that Mitsu's damage is significantly more repeatable. Okay, well, we didn't end up getting a whiff punish in that regard. So I think it's really going to kind of come down to... Alrighty then.
What an amazing anti-air.
I love the fact that that the 8A plus B getting hit out of that is literally just a setup for the wall rising B to happen afterwards.
Yeah, because that ends up leaves him in counter.
Yeah, something like that. But okay, we're not really seeing a lot of character knowledge on either side. We're not really seeing a whole lot of block punishment on either side. So it's really, if that's going to continue, it's really going to come down to who's going to have the better offensive strings.
Yeah, and right now it looks like so far Mr. JPEG is making the most of that offensive pressure, right? He's stepping around a lot more and making things whiff so that he can start to get some sort of tempo on Duelemon. Maybe not getting whiff punishment, but just like that, getting tempo and just kind of trying to counter Pokemon out there.
Yeah, one of the strings that you're seeing from the Mitsu player is 1-1-BA. It's important to note that that is a non-jailing tie. So Halmaru is very much not a scoff when it comes to a wall rising punishment. He doesn't even need like the rage for something like that.
Oh my gosh, yeah, he's definitely just getting away with rinsing that string at him so far. Getting away from that situation, I like that, but here comes Duelemon, hopefully trying to get some pressure in here. Nice. Does have the 2 bars of meter, but it looks like he's just going to sit on them for now.
I think it was because, so the 1-1B caught him in, like, while he was rolling, which already interacted with, like, a weird amount of tracking. So I'm assuming that's what happened. Now, something that we may not get to see in this match, but I really hope we do, is it is important to note that Mitsu can go into stance and parry the projectiles and get a really cool samurai way of, like, ending out the round.
Get the, I hate bullets parry.
The projectile thing, yeah. But ends up getting it with a GI into a CE to close out the first round, and this is going to be really difficult for Duelemon to continue on unless he figures out some of these strings right away. I do definitely respect the fact that he's going to try and go for a larger stage, which could definitely help out, but I don't know, man. I feel like without the string...
Without knowledge of the strings, there's no reason to
really
create with punishes, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's also just the fact that, like, the amount of pressure that you're going to have to deal with when you're just dealing with these strings on block that you don't typically have to deal with. Now, suddenly, Mitsu has the ability to get in on the backdash all the time, right? 1-1-BA just propels him forward to such a degree. Okay, well, if we're able to interrupt in between, that's kind of the same thing.
That's one of the better things about this game, right? Is that there's so many Yomi levels that at the beginning of a set, like if your opponent doesn't know something about a certain string, even though maybe they should have done their homework, if they didn't, like you can really, really rinse on a Yomi level 1 until they figured out, and then you can maybe mix in a second or third option that you've already had in the bag, and you were just waiting for your opponent to know the counter flow. But right now, this is all offense from both of these players.
Oh, I respect this. I think this is a very good idea.
You just do it. You definitely just do it.
I mean, honestly, there's really only 2 characters in the game that can reliably sidestep it. Mitsu's sidestep is very much not one of those. For anybody who is not used to it or is one of those few people in the EU, and when I say few people, I mean that entire country who think that region. Unblockable is just unstoppable for some reason, it doesn't hit grounded.
Yeah, so you can stay on the ground.
But it's also important to note that it is very easy, even for somebody of my reaction time, to get up and see the unblockables happening, realize that my sidestep is not going to win, and RI.
Yeah, RI works.
And there are plenty of ways, and you could obviously also hit him out of it. Okay, well, that was a bit, let's see, it was a bit extreme. But I just mean to say, the unblockable has a lot of answers. Simply because it's supposed to be a vertical and is a horizontal instead does not make it particularly unique in SoulCalibur lore.
Yeah, I was going to say,
really don't get what the fuck's
common. That's common. Verticals that work as horizontals? Okay, name something new around here.
Yeah.
Still not beating that string, but very nice sidestep there.
I guess he is, sort of. Try to deal with that unblockable that way. That is one of the unblockables that very much does not really interact, which does interact just as a true blue vertical as opposed to a hori. Oh wow, shoulder on block into shoulder.
Yeah, I think that's the bigger deal this match so far, or this second game, is that he's just kind of getting more damage whenever he gets the openings that he's making, right?
Yeah.
And that's definitely made the big advantage happen. And oh my gosh, he is crazy! He's a nut!
Bruh.
He's a nut!
All right, well, I also gotta say, I do love the fact that, like, one, Jimbo is laughing his ass off in the chat, and two, he has to play the winner of this. I think that would be really funny.
He's like, yeah, you gotta play another. It'd be funny if you played Paul Mars for it, actually, right? Is that
Yeah,
one of the characters that he's
here?
still
I mean,
using?
like, at that point, why not just go with 2B, right? If the Howmara player that you're seeing has already shown that he doesn't necessarily know strings. Okay, he just
We
figured
saw
out
him
the
dunk
string.
it. We saw him dunk it. This might be the second level of Yomi. Maybe Mr. JPEG has another option to get in, but we'll have to see.
I think this is the first time that we're seeing him go with Mitsu Soul Charge.
Ooh, yeah, that's going to be a lot of damage, but not going to lead to a kill here, though. I like the backstab. Getting out of that situation and reversing the fortune. Good stuff from Dulamon.
You fought well.
All right, 1-1. He goes with an immediate rematch. I feel like going with a different stage, if only to be a palate cleanser, would probably be the best way to go about it. But yeah, that's the problem with the random CEs. You can only do that so many times. You don't really get that many opportunities to pull something like that off.
Yeah, the more often you do it, the more your opponent's going to start to be ready for it. That was a grip. Oh my gosh, he's really about to win this round of 4 interactions.
But it is important to note that he's attempted to use the Heavy Slash as a whiff punish on that string multiple times, and he's been hit out of it almost every other time. So I feel like a lot of times people overrate Howmara's ability to whiff punish, because Heavy Slash is fantastic if and when it hits, but you really do have to time it and space it out just so in order to make sure that it works out. And I also think that it's kind of surprising that Duelman got that one unblockable, and it worked out so well, and he hasn't done it since.
Again, yeah.
He only did it like the one time, and it's like, oh man, I don't think that the I-14 while rising punish is going to work on the full string. It's unfortunate that he didn't decide to play defensively.
Wow, that was a very daft 8A plus V, but it worked.
See, that Heavy Slash is exactly what I was talking about. Like, you're trying to set up these Heavy Slashes thinking, like, this is how Howmara wins with, like, these huge whiff punishes, and it just doesn't really work out all that often that way. Oh, no CE there!
I love that. There we go.
Yeah, sure.
I do like the full step around, right? Maybe the worst kind of whiff punish because he didn't get one at all, but I do like the counterplay from Dulamon to just step around the situation because he's been seeing so many verticals out of Mr. JPEG. Yes, so many. Look at that. Going for three counter pokes.
Yeah, that 4-4B as like a form of a whip punish. So he's going to try and run in, try to do something a little bit too antsy.
I love when Soul Charge makes people invincible. It's my favorite.
Try to go for the uppercut, loses to the mix. He's got another bar if he wants to use it. I think going for it right...
well, I guess he doesn't have to use it yet.
God. Dulamon is consistently attempting to... Oh, he had the kill 2 different ways there. But he keeps going for whiff punishes that are simply so slow that they're just getting hit out through the strings. But he ends up punching Mitsu to death in order to win out in the set. But that is going to be Dulamon 2-1.
Over Mr. JPEG.
I think that would be fantastic to see a Howmara mirror, assuming we see Dulamon versus Jimbo. I imagine Jimbo's going to go 2B, but I don't know. Maybe one way or the other.
It'd be cool for the mirror, but I think that he'll probably go with something that's maybe better for the matchup instead of playing a 5-5, right?
Like, if you just think that your opponent is not going to have the proper string defense, then who's a better character to take advantage of?
Definitely 2B.
I'm not sure there's anybody on the roster.
Maxi, maybe?
I think 2B is better than Maxi.
When it comes to not having string defense, though?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
I mean, it's tough either way.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the... those are some of the characters where, like, stances and strings eat you alive.
The reason why I say that I think that 2B is better at it is because in order for the stance mix-up to happen, Maxi needs to get it. 2B doesn't.
Yeah, 2B can mix you from most places on the screen. I guess that's kind of the same reason why you were about to say Wong, huh?
Yeah, that was the only other option that I could think of. Who do we have next?
We are going to go round 2 down the lower side. We're going to get Toothpaste versus Exander.
Hey, all right.
Okay.
Yeah, he said Crest is his favorite, and now they got a box.
What kind of toothpaste do you think Cervantes uses? He probably doesn't.
He doesn't,
need it, right?
He's dead. He's a ghost. He doesn't.
Oh, he's a pirate.
Yeah, he's also a pirate. I don't think pirates cared for toothpaste.
Did they not care? Or did they just not know about it?
I mean, they, like, sailed the seven seas, right? And, like, pillaged everywhere. Wouldn't they know that toothpaste exists? They, like, get to a shore and they, like ravage the village. And they're like, what's this tube of stuff labeled toothpaste? It's from IT. He uses rum for toothpaste?
I don't think they would just be like... I don't think that pirates are going around pillaging wherever they can to find new and exotic pastes. Like, I think that they're basically there for the gold, and then they try to run away before somebody catches them, right?
Yeah, true. The gold and the women. That's usually what they're there for. And Cervantes' eyes are really red, so they might have also been there for some green too, not just gold.
Yeah, were the pirates aware
that
they
marijuana
were
was
dying
expensive?
because of scurvy?
No, I don't think they knew.
So they just thought that they were dying, and that's just the way it is.
Yeah, take what you can, give them nothing back.
It is.
That song is definitely older than the year 2000.
I knew I was gonna find some music genre where I was gonna be able to connect with you.
I'm born in 95. Oh, as a matter of fact, I'm 27 as of yesterday. Let's go.
Yo. Okay.
Is there anybody on the face of the earth that is even within like a 5-year range of me?
No,
probably Manta.
You're
all alone over there.
Probably
all
Manta.
by myself.
All by yourself.
Okay, well I got that one. Okay, an immediate 1A to start off. We're certainly setting the tone for the set.
Yeah, I like that he's just jamming these mids at him over and over, not allowing Xander to really get anything started here.
Yeah, it looks like Xander getting a little bit ambitious with his wall rising punish. 1B is only going to be punished by wall rising K, not wall rising A.
Phenomenal confirm. And then just backing away, taking advantage back. Wow, yeah, just losing all of that stage positioning to the teleport, unfortunately. Not ready for the reaction.
Now, I would imagine Xander has a pretty significant amount of experience against Kwang due to a now newly retired Boom. But it's a pretty distinct difference in how the two players play a rather complicated character. So that potentially that is going to be tripping Xander up. Now, I can't remember what the results have been from the last time these guys played. I imagine they've played quite a handful of times, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I believe the last time I've seen them in bracket at WNF, Toothpaste took it, but it was 2-1. It was actually relatively close.
Sure.
They actually also started on this stage, which is pretty funny. Oh, did he get rung up by the throw, or was that the KO first?
That was the KO first.
Okay, good. Man, I was going to be upset about it.
Really looks like Xander is putting a huge amount of his counterplay into wall rising A. That seems to be like he's just kind of ducking preemptively to try and get away from the 6-6A. Makes sense. There's not really... I'm struggling to think of a straight-up running 8-way run type mid that Wong is going to be throwing out there.
Jesus!
Boy, oh boy, we are currently out here.
Yeah, these gamers are really gaming. They're definitely being extremely aggressive and just going for some of the riskier options, right? Because this is so early in the set. There's no reason not to just pile on to the mental stack and make the... What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying.
Gee whiz. Okay, well, now this is going to be the Florida Man spends a bunch of talismans game.
Yeah,
where he's just going to like go out of his way to do 6B plus K. Oh no, stole the
bar there.
That might potentially be the game. Now this is going to be impossible for him to get you... To get Florida Man off of him.
You know,
I
not
going to have any
stage
stage
to build another bar of meter.
With
that run-in he had to do there, he might be able to build another bar here.
Yeah, but now he's dead,
so... yeah, even on building it, it's just slightly too late.
I was gonna say, hey, he got the bar.
It did eventually happen.
Wow, Boom's gonna be really upset. He didn't use that bar of meter.
SMH.
Yeah, that is. So he decides to rematch. I wonder if he's going to stick with the same kind of style, because it was just an unfortunate happenstance in the last round that kind of solidified what eventually occurred, right? So there's not really a drastic change that we really need to see, but we are kind of seeing okay, I don't know why you got hit by that, but we are kind of seeing a bit of a drastic change from Xander, who's playing a little bit small caliber now.
Yeah, he's definitely playing that small, like, tempo close range game plan instead of trying to look for the bigger whip.
While Rising K, 6K, just like real small stuff that can't be auto GI'd.
Yeah, that first match, he was definitely playing into the favor of Two-Face. Two-Face was really just trying to hammer on the tempo, and he was going for more big whip punishments.
Oh,
letting him. I believe that it's going to be a kill here. Oh, I was right. Hey, never doubt yourself, Kings.
Man, he's at -5 in the first round. That's honestly not nothing. That's a pretty extreme disadvantage that he's going to have now, because you were already at half-life.
Yeah.
Oh, nice sidestep. Oh, doesn't get the hit, because I guess it was just too slow. He had to, like, the character had to re-situate himself before he was able to sidestep. K-Slide A as your wake-up. That is a very interesting choice. Okay, here we go. If Xander can survive this... You got a wake up GI.
Yeah,
like you got a run up GI. I wonder what that was supposed to mean.
Oh, -4 now, so this is still kind of a bad situation.
It's also just the fact that he's losing meter on these situations too, right? Like he just kind of has like very few resources. Ends up getting just a random run up 3B though. I feel like you should spend bar as soon as you can if I'm Xander.
Oh, I like that. Not gonna get the wall spot though. I love that. Two-Face just runs immediately back up, not trying to give any of Xander the wall pressure there. He just creates the space, takes it right back.
Man, if Xander can win this, he's in such a solid spot.
Oh, he really is.
Does.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that, -6 now?
Yeah, that's going to be -6 with 1 bar of meter. Going to be able to go into -9, but 1.5, I don't know if he'll be able to build a second bar of meter during this round to keep himself alive. And even if he does be in -9 for it, that's pretty bad. If he uses Palace.
Yeah, he'll lose his bar, assuming that... Yeah, okay, he's just dead. The main thing that it definitely seemed like Florida Man was looking for was the auto GI to try and get like a real quick reverse ring out. So as long as Xander was keeping himself on track to evade that specific option, that seems to be the way to go, which really seemed to be his entire gameplay from the start of the second game. K2, while Rising K, a lot of kicks just in general, trying to play it very, very small, which Huang can definitely try and work around, try and sidestep, try and backstep into pretty heavy whip punishes. That doesn't seem to be Florida Man's style at the moment, though. So the second he starts trying to play it a little bit more defensively, I think he could potentially get him. So see, like, situations like that with the A6 as a whiff, but not actually getting a whiff punish, that doesn't bode well for trying to start that kind of style.
Yeah, I think that this is a pretty even match so far. The favor is probably towards Xander, only because of the amount of stage position he was gaining, but unfortunately didn't get that throw. I was really hoping for that, right? So,
yeah, Xander is keeping up his style, but, you know, one of the weaknesses of said style, we were constantly doing small caliber stuff, is that every time you're right, you're getting a very small amount of damage. So he wasn't able to keep up with the explosivity of Two-Face in that regard, yeah. And these 1As. Always at the beginning of the round, never actually hitting their mark for some reason.
No, I'm just glad full string. Right? That's one of those moves where you're kind of happy for your opponent to block it. It gets you in, lets you start maybe some reverse pressure, but if they jump that, you know, they usually get a pretty decent punish, especially a character like Cervantes.
Alright, and going with Devastation, we haven't seen much meter usage kind of from Xander just in general. We've seen Soul Church every once in a while. Oh man, doesn't end up getting his punish.
Yeah, trying to get these bigger whiff punishes to get the wall splats and the launches. Maybe you should go for something smaller like BB or AA. Yeah.
So this is going to be very tough now. We've ended up expending a lot of resources. Huang's still in the positive, so he's got a lot of stuff to go through before he's even worried about a potential handicap. So good luck to Xander, but now he's just getting counter hit. Basically, they're both playing very similar games, but now we're seeing stuff like this, where backdashes are occurring, trying to deal with these smaller range attacks that Cervantes is throwing out there, and the whiff punishment from Huang is really not nothing.
Yeah, the frames may not be good, but oh my goodness.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's
Alright, well, I guess that's that. Wow, it wasn't even the max damage combo. Gee whiz.
Keep it simple. K-I... Wait, it's, what are my coaches doing? Yeah, it was K-I-S-S. Keep it simple, stupid.
Silly.
That's what it was. No, yeah, he called us stupid. He was a sports coach. It was soccer. He wasn't nice.
Man. When was the last time there was a coach that was nice? I feel like they're, like, made to be mean.
The only coach that was ever nice to me when I was in high school was the basketball coach, because I'm tall and he wanted me to be in basketball. I chose soccer.
If anybody wants to sign up for me as your Metafy coach, I'm a nice coach.
See, there you go.
You can ask anybody.
You can have a nice coach who's very knowledgeable of the game. You know what else JJJ is knowledgeable of? And I'm also knowledgeable of?
Oh boy, here we go.
The Matcherino! Exclamation point
Hey-o.
Matcherino in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I almost put Matcherini. Oops.
Just in case you guys are interested, what we were doing before Wednesday Night Fights with this 6v6 Waseda style exhibition that's like a precursor to the Buminati League, it wasn't just to test out the format of the potential new Buminati League. It was also something that was quickly put together by NYC Furby to try and test out some of these new overlays that Matcherino was working on. So that was one of the reasons why we ended up doing. Yeah. It's like they're changing up some of the formatting for sponsor quests that would then potentially add more money into the pot, and helps out supporting longer viewership for a longer amount of time. There's a lot of experimental stuff. They're still effectively in like the alpha build of it and everything, but we decided to be SoulCalibur community joined together to be effectively guinea pigs on some of the new stuff that Matcherino is doing, and we're very thankful that they wanted to have us as the guinea pigs, and we're excited to see what they've got going.
Yeah, big shouts out to Matcherino for fucking holding this scene down for like ever, and as well as NYC Furby for also being a big like pillar in this community in like 20 different ways. Also, shouts out to Hitbox.
Oh yeah, the not cheating device.
Well, I don't know a lot about this, but I hear it's controversial.
Yeah, there's some discourse around it. The discourse is people apparently don't want to just buy it and use it.
Discourse is haters gonna hate.
Exactly. The FGC is eating on the tears of other people.
I just realized what this match is, and this is
It's
Yoshi
Gorash
versus Gorash, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This will be hilarious. So Yoshi 6 was just part of that 6v6 exhibition that we ended up seeing, where he was playing against Legit. Went Yoshi the first game, lost, goes to Mitsu the second game, wins, but then ended up losing out in a close set at the very end. But he was playing Mitsu, so now he's going back to Yoshi after playing in an exhibition and having to face against Astaroth. I'm very curious to see what kind of counterplay we're going to see, seeing as how he's already hard sidestepping stuff, but also going for a hard duck, or like a hard grab after full crouch 3K gets blocked. Seems a bit odd to me. Awfully aggressive. We'll see if this continues.
Ooh,
He's over the ring out.
Yeah,
Right, he just
Gorash
went
is
for,
a
like,
very patient Astaroth, right? So I think that this playstyle of Yoshi 6's to kind of try to steal turns back with things even after he's block punishable, it's not working against Gorash so far.
Oh wow, jump A for some reason, but I love the fact that Yoshi 6 doesn't know...
One more interaction?
Doesn't know command grab tech traps that, I'm not kidding at all, have got to be at least 25 years old.
Those have existed since like SoulCalibur 4, yeah?
At least SoulCalibur 4, I'm pretty sure before that. Alright,
Okay, there he goes.
little
Yep,
tiny
just kinda-
caliber, this is really the way to go.
Just trying to keep Astaroth contained. It's a little hard once his armor starts up, right? Especially for a character like Yoshimitsu who doesn't have like the longest range, like mid pokes to try to break this armor. But oh, that's not going to ring out, unfortunately. But it is pretty nice positioning. There we go.
Yeah, good amount of damage on top of things. Going to get the ring out there. So this seems to be the way that Yoshi 6 is going to do this. He wants to try and lean on the ring out game and try to coax the Astaroth player into dealing with like, okay, well, you think you're a real heavy hitter, but a ring out is literally just like one hit and you're dead. So
yeah, my hit is heavier than yours because it killed you in one hit.
Haven't really seen him angle towards wall combos all that often, but seems like the ring out is going to be the way that Yoshi 6 is going to try and claw his way back here.
Yeah, these small pokes are definitely working out for him. Pretty favored here. I like the wall combo. There we go. Hopefully he doesn't drop
once again,
anything
very
here.
exactly the same setup that we saw from the previous game. We went from Med K into the immediate button, so trying to take advantage of the fact that Gorash is mashing in most spots.
Oh, doesn't step out, and they trade Yoshi. Wait, was that not a trade?
It effectively was a trade, but it looks like Yoshi took none of the damage.
Yoshi
and
took
just
no
got
damage
popped up.
from it. Yeah, that was an interesting trade.
slow.
Did he catch that?
Counter.
That was
too.
insane.
Yeah. All right. So I assume Gorash is going to spend meter almost immediately. I might be wrong. Assuming he gets the opportunity to. Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Taking that space back, but immediately getting the whiff punish. Good stuff from Yoshi 6. Oh my goodness. The first 2 rounds of that really looked as if it was like super Gorash favorite.
Yeah.
He started to turn it around, played more of that neutral game that we were really hoping to see as Yoshimitsu, and not leaning so much on the... He might have coaxed us.
He really slowed it down. I think that was the thing.
think
He slowed it down for the ring out at first, and then went into the wall combos later. And basically is just playing this as, I'm the shorter range character, but I'm going to play this from full screen, because I have a lot of different opportunities, like with CEs, like with soul attacks, to create more longer range type setups that you may not be familiar with. He's also, basically anytime he gets into the helicopter stance, he's choosing an absolute immediate option because Gorash is matching every time. And until at least one of those 2 things
out of options.
Yeah, until one of those 2 things changes, this is going to be really tough for Gorash to kind of complete.
Oh, that's mashing there. A little confusing. He's going to get wrung out with that 6B. Very nice stuff from Yoshi 6.
I feel like if Gorash wants to mash this much, he has to pick a faster character.
Yeah, especially now with these 2 bars a meter. What in the... That was a sick clash setup, by the way.
Man, we are going super old school.
Yeah, these are definitely the Astaroth setups of like 15 years ago, 20 years ago.
Nice frame.
Uh-oh. Let's see what he's going to get here. He's going to be able to set up for some pretty nice Oki. Actually goes for the meter instead, just so he can go for the soul charge.
I find this a very curious choice, yeah, because he's just going to soul charge back, but honestly, maybe Yoshi 6 doesn't care. He's going to be able to get like a run-up AA and then like do what he wants to do, except it's not going to be in this round.
Yeah. I like that he forced the bar out of Gorash because he's up, right? So because he's up and around, he's going to have more chances to build meter here still, right? But I don't think that 1 Yoshimitsu bar is worth 2 of Astaroth. Because he's gonna be able to have 2 bars even if he loses this round, right? But Yoshimitsu 6 will potentially only have 1 at max. I don't think that 1 Yoshi bar is worth 2 Astaroth bars.
Man, just heading head first into the spinning arms of death. But now we've got a bar where Yoshi has none. Yoshi once again playing dead, and I think, yeah, this is exactly what he was
this
going
might
for
be
the
death.
whole time.
This is death.
This was 100% what he was looking for the second he started playing dead when Astaroth had him near the wall. Or near the ring. That was 100% the plan from moment 1.
Yeah, just kind of wait around for that final opening and get the counter hit. Very nice stuff. Using that wall rising B to great effect. You know, it's funny. You could like see which game plans he was forcing on which parts of the screen, right? He was never like, I'm gonna go back to center stage from over here. I'm gonna, reverse the wall situation. It was contained, but in a very refined way. Like it was like the option, but he's doing it so well that it doesn't become flow charting, I guess, right? Is what I'm looking.
Yeah, he was very strong at trying to force Gorash to commit much sooner than he really needs to. I get the impression that Gorash was thinking, archetypically, I'm the longer range character and this is the shorter range character. He's going to come in at me, and that means that I'm going to do really well. And basically every time that Yoshi 6 played that way, Gorash did in fact do very well. But once he was able to bait Gorash into doing small 6-6K whiffs from like a pseudo mid-screen and getting launcher whiff punishes off of something like that, and then also taking advantage of the fact that Gorash severely underestimated Yoshi's reverse ring-out game, was a really big deal. I don't think in almost any of those ring-outs that Yoshi got, Gorash was even thinking he was in ring-out trouble.
Yeah, and
you got Yoshi on the ground where the ring out is somewhere, some semblance of the ring out is on the horizon and everything. I'll be fine. I'll just like try to hit him while he's on the ground. No, this is Yoshi we're talking about. You have to be very, very careful, basically all the time.
Yeah, especially with a pretty reactable button like what is that 1-1B plus K? Not the slowest button in the world, but you can definitely kind of wake up with something, especially like a wall rising B, right? From that closer range that he was at, that wall rising B snagged him right out of the air for that 4A plus B.
Yeah, the stage awareness is very important. But some of the other matches that we had going on, coffee over milk. So, however you want to think about that.
I love coffee.
Ruben Beefman seems to be over Manta. I've never had coffee.
What?
I've never had coffee. I've never had alcohol.
I've had alcohol. I can't act like I haven't, but I no longer drink. But
we straight edge out here.
Well, I'm not straight edge. I guess I am straight edge.
No,
Yeah,
Well, I think
JJ.
he was talking about me.
Yeah, no, JJ, you're no, shut up.
Welcome to the stage of history.
How have you lived life for so long? Are you okay?
No, I'm sad.
Wait,
We're
what?
gonna go into the next match. But I assume this is gonna be.
And toothpaste. This is a weird kitchen. You're absolutely right.
But which match is this gonna be?
We're moving on now to winner's quarterfinal, and so I don't have to make Yoshi do back-to-back. I'm going to get Incendiate and Toothpaste.
All right.
I have to admit, I am kind of sad that we're not going to see Jimbo and Doula Man. I think that would have been really funny. But yeah, we're going to go with probably two of the biggest favorites that we have going into. They typically are both players that are, on average, top 3 in basically every Wednesday night fight.
Yeah, this could easily be grand finals. Easily.
Yeah, the problem is, as far as I know, Toothpaste really does not have a winning record against this particular player. Zephykai and Incendiate seem to be the two toughest matchups that Toothpaste really has in a lot of these Parsec or online tournaments.
Well, we'll see.
Oh yeah, I forgot, yeah. Incendiate has been basically going Ivy since it won EVO.
I'll end this in no time.
I do like the Ivy versus Huang matchup more than Huang versus Shang Wang.
Why is that?
So, I think that, well, not specifically for Ivy, for Huang. I think that he plays in the mid-range game. Yeah, he plays in the mid-range game well enough that it doesn't feel so detrimental to fight against a long-range character like Ivy. So I do question the pick, but Incendiate is one of the best players on the planet. I cannot question their choice.
Oh, well, the fact of the matter is, I've talked with Incendiate quite a handful of times, obviously, and for the most part, he basically decides on a character he wants to play in a tournament at the beginning of said tournament, and he doesn't typically change. Toothpaste would have to... I'd be willing to bet that were Toothpaste to do well in this set, Incendiate would still not change away from Ivy, and Incendiate would only consider going back to Shanghua once the tournament is truly on the line. This is winter, so nothing is truly on the line just yet. So I'd be willing to bet that regardless of how this goes, Jordan just wants to play Ivy today.
That's fair, right? Just using each tournament, whether it's high stakes or not, use each tournament as kind of just a learning experience. That's the mark of a really strong player. Oh, he still gets the whip punish on that. That was really nice.
Yeah, that was weird as hell.
Nice, giving away the
Not necessarily
3B.
going to be able to just get away with 3Bs. It really seems like we're kind of taking a Killick tactic right now, where Incendiate is just kind of walking around and trying to get wall-rising Bs. It's honestly how I got Ivy to S rank, and so it's not that bad, right?
It's actually a pretty solid strategy, like, unfortunately, right? Because it's such a, like, it's a kind of a slow button, right? So it, like, tempo
It's
checks a lot of
really-
people
yeah.
trying to, like, take their turn back against you too fast. It could have worked right there. If he was just a smidgen slower, it legitimately would have worked, which would have been pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, the wall-rising B is very slow, but in virtually every other metric, it's one of the better moves that you can throw out. I mean, the hitbox is gigantic, it's one of those quote-unquote verticals, and the amount of damage that you get out of it, and the meter gain that you get out of it are
Is immaculate,
better than
yeah.
some other characters have in their entire set.
Yeah, especially on counter hit, you get that full combo, and you get Oki off of it. It's a demonic move, truly. Maybe not as messed up as Keelik Wall Rising K, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, I get the impression that, which is kind of to be expected, is that what we're seeing here is not necessarily what you would expect in a tournament set, because we're dealing with two people who have played against each other 5 billion times.
Yeah, like they played every day, basically.
Yeah, we're dealing with Yomi level like 8,000 over and over again. That's not really a situation where you can disrespect Juan. He basically has some of the better force blocks in the game, him and Siegfried. Okay, we don't end up getting a punish there, but I don't know. I find that Incendiate is playing a little bit weird at the moment. Doesn't necessarily mean that just because he's 2 rounds down, he's not gonna win it here, but yeah, he needs to shore up a handful of spots.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna. I would at least use this round to build a little bit of meter here. Yeah, there we go. Running in, building a lot of meter. Just on top of that, and then getting these strings. Good stuff from Toothpaste.
Got a potential ring out opportunity here. I think that's what he's kind of going for. He's not going to have it for very long, yeah.
Yeah, challenging there. Once again, right, you mentioned some of these spots that they're challenging in. don't seem like the best spots to challenge, but the reason why they're doing it is just because they know each other well enough that they're just trying to check each other's tempo, right? You don't want to give someone too much advantage, especially when you know that they know that you know that they know.
Yeah, there's also like this ever-looming presence in some of these spots of Huang's back turn B+K, which I think is dictating a handful of the spots of like the decision-making that Incendiate is throwing out here.
Oh, I like that.
Oh,
actually, jumping so doesn't take as much... Oh, actually, he took the full combo. I was going to say doesn't take as much damage because he jumped, but it did nothing less.
Wow, I like the fact that he was able to do the 2-2 B+K, the I seal you, from like... The camera was barely showing Ivy on screen. That was pretty great.
That was an hour away.
But okay, I assume we're going to take a random stage. I think that makes the most sense easily. Just doesn't want to deal with some of these poor especially if you're playing a character that's going to be backing up all the time. You don't want to deal with a character that is just throwing out quite an extensive amount of ring out opportunities on you.
Yeah,
and,
especially front ring.
Yeah, I don't know what specifically Incendiate could do to better his position here. Other than just like, I feel like he kind of needs to calm down in some spots. Toothpaste is kind of known for being pretty wacky, and trying to set up opportunities to get like the heaviest whiff punishes possible. It's very reminiscent of the first game that we watched, Duelaman versus JPEG, where we saw Duelaman constantly going for the heaviest whiff punishes possible and just not coming to fruition simply because the whiff punish was too slow.
Yeah. That's the same game plan. That's relatively the same game plan here, right? But I feel like it's so much more dangerous specifically because of the fact that it's Huang.
Yeah, that is true.
Kind of this time around, it looks like the way that Incendia is playing, right? These longer range and bigger buttons to kind of keep Huang from keep Toothpaste from being able to start his offense from these mid ranges like that, right?
Yeah. He's also playing a little bit more active. He's playing a little bit more of a slower, more counter-hit fishing kind of thing, rather than just trying to like do like the longest attacks that he has or the slowest ones that do the most damage. He's getting like a handful of smaller hits with things like 6K. And you're seeing a lot of 1A as well to try and beat the auto GI. So a lot of like much smaller. Overall, I just feel like Incendiate is warming up, and I think it's just he's just playing a lot better, to be honest.
Didn't commit so that Toothpaste couldn't get a punish there. I love these stepping around here. They're both trying so hard.
This is quintessential. We've played against each other a lot. This is vintage. Like this is what
they're
you
like.
do.
We're waiting for the buttons. You're gonna do it.
Yeah, this is first to 50. You know, match 35.
Whoa! Isn't the auto GI actually punishable?
Not if you fully charged. I actually missed how much he had charged it up, but there are instances where it is safe.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I didn't see Incendiate punish it there. I was a little confused. I do like what he's doing here, just keeping Toothpaste out, not allowing him in. But as soon as he gets in, uses that soul charge to keep his turn going, especially towards the ring here, the ring edge here. This is pretty bad. Yeah.
Incendiate goes with a wake up 6B. I feel like that's not the option he wanted, but I'm not sure what he wanted. I also have to note that
button there to check like an approach is pretty bad, knowing that giant flying Hori mid exists.
Yeah, I also have to mention Incendiate isn't using command grabs at all.
Yeah, we've seen maybe one and it whiffed, right? I think there was one SS earlier in the first game, and we haven't seen any other ones.
It just really doesn't seem like Incendiate is, it's just not his day. He doesn't seem to be, doing all that well. Toothpaste is definitely doing, very, very well. He's going for a handful of spots where I wouldn't necessarily say the auto GI is, like, the way to go, but he's not really getting pressured or punished all that heavily, so it's perfectly reasonable to continue trying to go for stuff like that. And now I feel like this is kind of inevitable. He has this guard crush that's looming in his face, and yeah, he has to deal with like a whole bunch of these force blocks, and yeah, very quick 2-0.
Good stuff from Toothpaste, closing that out even through that first round was really looking a lot more Incendiate favored in that second game, but just kept on the pressure mainly, right? Not allowing Incendiate to kind of move around as much, and Toothpaste sealing that out. Good stuff from them.
Bro, that means Incendiate's in losers now. That
yeah, I
sucks
feel
for
so
everyone.
Bad. Rest in peace, losers bracket.
Looks like the rest of Winner's Court is you've got Jimbo and Abyss Commando, Ruber against Yoshi 6, Zefukai against Arcraze. But which one are we gonna see?
Jimbo and Abyss.
I guess that's the answer.
Very
Abyss
anticlimactic.
Commando. He's the Killick player, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Good friend of mine. Also very annoying. I hate him.
Yeah, I never understood a single word he said, but I definitely helped him drink his wine.
I'm a big fan of wild Keelix. I think wild Keelix are some of my favorite things to watch in this game.
I'm trying to come up with a way of getting wild horses in this to continue my music references, but I'm struggling to come up with a way to shoehorn it into a sentence.
Oh, I thought you were going to sing that one Kesha song about wild or whatever, but never mind. You probably don't listen to Kesha.
I don't know what a Kesha is. I think the only thing I know about Kesha is how much her management completely abused her.
Yeah, that sounds like a typical pop star music industry, you know.
Yeah. Okay, Hal Mario versus Killick. I can imagine that this is mad frustrating.
Are they actually picking the music?
Of course
I feel like that happens on Wednesday Night Fights like all the time.
Yeah, why not?
They're like, hold on, I need to tilt my opponent.
I always say that whenever I find out that it is somebody, the only time that I will adamantly say no, I'm taking 1P in a tournament set is when it's for somebody that I know cares a lot about the music.
Oh, just so you can pick the music. That's dastardly.
I won't even pick the music. I'll just put it on default. Or if I happen to know what music they don't like, I'll put it to that.
That is dastardly.
No, I don't think it is.
Big brain.
Just know that I love time marches
look, guys,
on. So
I'm 70 years old. I think, you know what's actually dastardly? People who cheat with having no job, so they have all the time in the world on their hands. They have the reactions of little kids. They play on Hitbox. They have a whole
dang, he said it. I knew it was coming. I knew he was going to mention Hitbox.
It's also very disappointing that Jimbo fell right into that ring out.
That was definitely the Keelix special. That's what they're waiting for at the ring edge.
Yeah, there's a handful of characters, Killick, Yoshi, a handful of other ones that are specifically going for the ring out like all the time. You really have to make sure, and they're honestly, especially in Killick's situation, I feel like they're relatively easy to play around.
Scout? Yeah.
It's 2-2B and like 6AA, you know, for like a reverse ring out kind of thing. So you just have to be very mindful of that sort of thing. And at this point, wow, I'm actually kind of surprised.
What an interesting option.
I'm very surprised that Jimbo decided to go in. I would have just kind of like let the killer player
just lose
kill
more
himself.
life.
Yeah. But yeah, decided to go in, got the first hit of his combo, but didn't commit to it or got an input error, and that's got to be very frustrating. So now it's a clear 2-0 lead.
These are hitting their mark. This is crazy.
Yeah, so Jimbo needs to slow this the hell down because he's been wrong about everything ever. He's immediately going to go into rage, so he's going to have a huge amount of resource deficit as the set continues. So, yeah, that's not going to work. It's not going to work on an unblocked. Like this
that was a wild killer game. Yeah, that's what I like to see.
I mean, to be honest, and I don't mean this disparagingly, I find that the options that the Killick player was doing were pretty standard,
right? Yeah, the normal
thoroughfare. And so I think it's much more on Jimbo to not be covering for some of these options on this character.
He basically, there was a lot of situations where he was allowing the Killick player to kind of pull out those options, the flowchart options that most Killicks are going to do. Right? Just eat these lows. There's no reason not to. You have a pretty nice life lead. Oh my gosh, maybe not that many.
I feel like there's a statement being made here. Because it's not just Killick, because it's also that. You saw how many times Jimbo used 3K in the beginning of that round as well? I wonder if these guys have a history that I'm unaware of. Jimbo sometimes plays this way as a troll just in general. So I don't know what's up, but I'm curious to know. This is like a soap opera now. I'm not even necessarily interested in the match itself. I'm interested in what these players are saying to each other, because they're not playing SoulCalibur. Wow.
This is definitely an average day of SoulCalibur for Abyss, but it's a little different from Jimbo, yeah.
I think there's a certain level of dialogue that's going on that is indirect and subtle and catty. You know what I mean? It's very I don't know. It's very Mean Girls right now.
Yeah, we wear on Wednesdays we wear pink.
Yeah, no,
oh my gosh!
I mean, right? I think that match had to end the way that it did.
I won't settle for anything less than number.
It's Keelik, they gonna do it. Drew 2022. So true.
Okay, so
Welcome to the stage of history.
what does Abyss Commando need to do in order to try? He's not going
Play
to
a
be
whole hell of a lot smaller. I think he's got to use a lot more of the 5AB, the 3A, more BB. Like, he's not using any of Keelik's small, very annoying, frustrating neutral pokes other than the low, right? That one low he was using, the 2-2 B-slide K, very good neutral poke, but a lot of the other things he was doing are just too big. Like, not forcing Jimbo to slow down here is kind of what's getting him killed.
I think the problem is with a lot of that small stuff is that it doesn't interact with Halmar backdash. Like, so he's not really able to use those kinds of tools to try and... Yeah, you can do something like that, yeah, for sure. Then you can... that I definitely think would be a fantastic option for places that we just saw, you know? And also, you need to get some of those whip punishes. Ooh, an immediate tech forward into a two-way, Yeah, this is all Jimbo now. I think Abyss needs to drastically change his playstyle in order to try and counteract this. A Wake Up A plus B is very much
I think that
not
was
the way to
supposed
go.
to be, like, actual Wake Up, like, the Wake Up A plus B, but he just didn't get it for some reason.
Oh,
I'm not
right,
sure if maybe the
that's
knockdown
what
situation didn't give it to him. Like that, there we go.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Man, I know this is very biased of me, but God, I have loved watching Jimbo play since I met him in like 2015. And my love for watching how Jimbo plays this game, especially when he's mad and trying to make a point, has always been very entertaining to me.
That was Jimbo for Texas Showdown in 2018.
Yeah. That's Jimbo, like, literally anytime he plays. He's, like, one of the saltiest motherfuckers on the face of the earth. He gets so mad all the time. Nowhere near as bad as when he would lose to Viola in SC5, but, like, this is... I'm having a great time.
I think Jimbo is probably also having a great time. Secretly, he's enjoying himself.
He's enjoying making a point. I mean, I think at this point he's old enough to where, like, it's not just pure rage anymore and spite. He's actually, like... He gets something out of it because he's much wiser now than he used to be. And I think
that Abyss doesn't block. That's actually true.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. You know, Keelik has a lot of evasive tools, and they're very tempting. And it's also just the fact that, again, blocking does not help you out with dealing with Halmaru backdash. I think that's the problem with that matchup. If I had to guess, if I had to speculate, is that Keelik has such a natural amount of pushback on all of his moves, even on hit or on block, right? That's his whole point, is that he's a very defensive character, and his approach tools are some of the worst in the game. So to deal with somebody who has the best backdash in the game, trying to play like small attacks and stuff is very, very difficult to try and keep that going. So it ends up just being like these small sequences where at best you were correct 2 or 3 times and got 40 damage out of it, and then Halmaru just goes, oh yeah, and then it's like, oh, so.
And it's even worse because of the fact that you actually have to sometimes like tempo yourself because your moves have that pushback, right? So even if you're getting those small interactions, in between there, you have to guess, you have to have the reverse mix up the rock, paper, scissors of, I'm going to move in now because I have to. I'm forced to move in against this backdash and kind of check the next option that the Wildmaru player is going to go for. I remember that was actually a big problem whenever I was playing Keelik against Wildmaru. I was like, man, how do I just stop him from hitting 4? What do I do?
Yeah, that's a problem, I think, for Keelik just in general, in a lot of different spots.
Yeah, Tira hitting 4 also sucked. I was like, man, just can you just press 6, please?
Yeah,
for Ivy, one time.
Ivy can be very similar in that regard.
Why don't we all just press 6, guys? Please, it builds meter. Come on, guys, press it.
It kind of sucks if you're not like Talon or 2B.
I think Yoshi can also press 6 pretty effectively.
Yeah, he's better at pressing 4 though.
His 4 is good, but I think his 6 is definitely.
I think the way that Yoshi 6 won that match against Go Rash was exactly
actually
pressing 4 and not pressing 6.
He was doing like 4-2 over and over, and it was working. Yeah. I was like, dang.
Yeah, because it's a short range character, and you imagine, again, as an archetype of a character, this is somebody who wants to get in. This is somebody who wants to... And this is what a lot of Yoshi players who are, frankly, a bit unexperienced tend to try and do.
Yeah, let me run in instead of making my opponent kind of play that mind game for me.
This is why Yoshi sucks. His approach options are terrible. How am I supposed to get in? This is the way that you beat Yoshi. And then people are like, is it though? Like, you don't have to play like this. Like, for one, his approach options are pretty great. And for two, he has a good enough backdash to where he can play the kind of mid-range game you're seeing from other people all the time as well.
Ooh, this is going to be Zephykai versus Artgraves?
Yeah.
I was not expecting the Cassandra from Zep. Let's see how this goes.
I mean, you know, it's not the zaniest pick. We've definitely seen... This is probably his third best character. This is the character he likes playing from time to time. Another character that has one of the most powerful jump Bs for absolutely no reason. Now, I particularly find that Taki does very well against playing against I-10 characters. I believe Party Wolf has told me that he actually feels Cassandra does pretty well against Taki, though I didn't get the details on it. If both of them are just hitting each other back and forth, Cassandra is most assuredly going to win out on the damage.
Yeah, she is definitely the frame train and the damage train in this situation, right? But I think a lot of the mix-ups and situations that Artgraves specifically as a Taki player, because a lot of Taki players don't really enforce the better mix-ups, right? They're too scared, they want to play a little smaller. Artgraves doesn't mind taking those bigger risks because he knows the amount of reward, if he's right, he could potentially get, but the damage is also pretty bad when you're wrong. Yikers. Ouch. Oh!
Nicely, one more hit. Thought there was going to be a duck. Now, is he going to spend the bar? I would assume not, unless he feels like he's like one hit away from pulling this out. Yeah, trying to get in. Zeph being very patient about it. But I did want to mention something, because you guys might have missed the 6v6 that Boom had on his stream. Twice a Day played, and he actually played Taki against Gro, and the first match ended with Twice a Day getting a grab, and then he grabbed again, and then he grabbed again, and then he grabbed again and he won. I'm not exaggerating that at all.
Now that is some Taki's play.
Taki's grabs, I said it on that stream and I'll say it on this stream too, Taki grabs are mad underrated. These things, I mean, it's the fastest character in the game, right?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, the Oki, they're all hard knockdowns. They're all repeatable kind of things, so that's going to be around for the Artgraves. But like, and it's also the fact that like she gets so many opportunities to go for the grabs as well, right? Because you don't want to mash into like a 6-6B or into like the fastest character in the game just in general. Like, stuff's scary, man.
Oh, very nice. Getting out of the situation. Zephykai immediately using that soul charge to try to keep his turn there.
I can respect it. I mean, he's a round up, so I can definitely see it.
Yeah, that was kind of the same situation.
Getting the full charge on that wall rising A. As opposed to just going for like a quick 2-3-6B or wall rising B. I like that a lot. That was cool too. Oh boy.
Dang, calling him out with the auto GI.
This seems to be why he picked Cassandra. I'm getting the impression that, you know, Artgraves and Zephykai, they've played against each other a lot in these, you know, these Wednesday night fights things. I also feel like Taki does very well against Xianghua. So perhaps he figured a Cassandra counter pick specifically for Taki, and we're seeing some of that counterplay being expressed in some of these auto GI opportunities, especially some of these like hard read options, ducking out under some of these highs and going for wall rising A's as well. I think some of this stuff is very, very smart and very, very damaging. It's difficult for Artgraves to keep up.
Yeah, I think the damage race, if this was Xianghua, would be a lot closer to Taki's favor, right? But Cassandra just does so much damage. Oh my gosh, just does so much damage, right? So there's going to be a lot of situations where even when you're playing that neutral game with her constantly back and forth, it's not really favored for you. Like for the most part, if we see how Zephykai won that last round, it was one combo and then the rest was all pokes.
Yeah, and there's like the overall pokes, especially when we see Cassandra jump B. It's just too much. Like, that combo that we just saw from Cassandra was basically the equivalent of the A+B combo that Artgraves got last round. Ooh, nice little pick to catch the jump B there.
That. Using the A+B8 just to stop the jump attack there. Oh, these jump
Cassandra
Bs are
jump
so
B,
good.
dude. I mean, it's so crazy. I mean, the Cassandra jump B on counter hit does like the same amount of damage as like a full-fledged combo. Like, look at that damage! Like, look at that!
That's literally like AAK from Taki.
That's
fucked
Amy
up.
No Rose 2-2B combo damage. Like, that's crazy.
Oh, it doesn't get anything off of it only because of the counter hit there.
I also kind of noticed that we've stopped seeing Archgraves using grabs, and that's clearly a byproduct of how often Jump B has been a thing.
Jump B and just Zephyr having so many reaction ducks, or either that or read ducks, right? Just the option of wall rising A and those jump Bs really put Archgraves off of the idea of throws, and I think that's exactly what Zephyr wanted, because that second game looked a lot worse.
Yeah, tough stuff. Very one-sided. I mean, Zephyr is very difficult to beat. He's going to be going up against Toothpaste in winner semis. Looks like Jimbo is going to be waiting the match of Ruber versus Yoshi 6 to fill out the rest of that roster.
And our loser side, of course, is also chugging along.
Slowly but surely, yes. Our Matcherino also still chugging along. Currently, we have used up 45 codes. There are only 5 remaining.
Hey, all right, nice.
Yeah. Big shouts out to Charles Plain for the $10. Palm Trees for the 5. They call me the Hoff. Put in, I think, like a 150. It looks like. And then anyone else who donated, very much appreciated. And anyone who used those codes, thank you. If you haven't already, I typed in the chat !Matcherino. You can click on the link, and then you can click that claim code button and use those free 25-cent codes. Very easy to use. You can also click the orange contribute button and then add your own custom amount to the prize pot from your own wallet if you want to. All of this goes straight to our top 3 players for tonight, so if you want to help them support them and make them play more crazy and wild, I suggest you make that prize pool go higher. No, I will not mod Lee.
I feel like that's the most asked question in chat.
That is always the most demanded thing. Rubber Beef fan, I might consider that. Maybe, we'll see. Alright. Let me message
Can I
Blue.
become a mod?
Maybe.
Okay.
I have the pink diamond. I think it's pretty cool. I like my pink diamond.
Isn't Pink Diamond a Killer Instinct player?
I thought that was pink blood.
Oh. I got my pink things switched up. That's my bad.
I might be wrong, actually. Maybe Pink Blood was the
Well,
name
which
legit.
one is it then?
SoulCalibur. Hold on. I think Pink Blood might have been the Smurf name that legit used in SoulCalibur, actually.
Okay, so when you were correcting me,
I was
were
wrong.
lying.
Yeah, I think I was wrong. I think I was mistaken. I think I was thinking of the name Pink Blood, but Pink Diamond's actually right.
Okay, you're admitting that you were mistaken, but I'm accusing you of lying.
But that's not lying. It's just being mistaken. Are you okay?
But what I mean to say is that I don't believe you right now.
Oh,
I think that you are continuing to lie about the fact that you were lying
you were
before.
Right. You were right. I was just mistaken on the name. On the end of the name, hey man, it starts with pink. As long as I didn't say Blackpink, I think we're good.
Why would that... So if you said that, then it would be an issue.
It would be a lie because Blackpink is a K-pop group, and I know that 100%.
Okay, I don't really know much about K-pop.
Good. Good. That's perfect. So try to keep it that way.
I don't know. I know a lot of people who want that to not be the case.
Don't listen to them.
I don't understand what all the fuss is about.
Good. You'll be okay. You don't need to know what the fuss is about. It's a young people thing. Don't worry. You don't have to try to be hip like them. It's
I did see a documentary. No, it's actually an old Korean guy thing, because I've seen a documentary on how they basically just like create these groups in factories and
Yeah,
just
they're
like
like
ship
they're
them out and
literally idols.
rake in millions upon millions of.
It's terrifying. They're
what's
like, hey,
Korean?
everyone should want to be a K-pop idol. It's like, no, you shouldn't. They live a horrible life.
What's the Korean currency? Is that won?
Won,
That's a good question. I actually don't know.
Yes, won is the or the currency of Korea.
Yeah, the currency.
Yeah.
You just did that.
We'll be right back.
I don't remember how the music goes. All right. Anyway, we're still in Winners Quarterfinal. This is going to be Rubber Beef and Yoshi 6.
Okay, once again, consummate Wednesday Night Fights players. They've probably played all the time. They play against each other in their sleep. Oh?
Understood.
That is not what I was expecting.
Well, la-dee-da.
Grover
versus
beef man?
Yoshi. Now, it's not the zaniest thing in the world. I know that Ruber has been building up his grow for quite some time now. But I didn't
Grover
know that he
beef man?
actually... Yeah. I'll give that to you, sure.
Nice.
My mission.
Now, a match like this, I was never that big of a fan of playing Grow against I-10 characters. I found it frustrating. But you can definitely use your longer limbs to try and keep Yoshi from being able to do the things that Yoshi players like to do.
I also think that he, when he's not playing the stance game, he definitely scraps versus a character like Yoshimitsu very well. It's once you have to kind of start to pressure them with things other than just your safe, your force blocks, right? That it becomes a little more difficult to amass, like, start a game plan, basically.
And I think here we're really seeing the staunch difference between the way that we saw Yoshi 6 play against the Aspharoth player and now playing against Ruber. You saw how there were instances where Ruber definitely had the match. Wow, what a set of decisions that I'm sure he definitely wanted. He definitely wanted Duck a grab into nothing, into Avenger, into Nevermind. But there's a lot of times where Ruber is being hesitant because he's aware of the power that Yoshi has to reverse ring out and try to stage a staunch comeback. So I appreciate the hesitancy and trying to be safe, trying to be non-committal. He also has a bar, and I feel like you should use it.
I am so surprised that did not wall. Excuse me?
I think everybody was,
What the fuck?
including the players.
Ooh, very nice whip punish from Yoshi 6.
Right,
I don't know
really
why
feel.
you would play Hilda in this matchup, actually. I can't think of a reason not to play Hilda here.
I would assume it's a player situation,
Yeah.
or it's just the fact that this is. Oh no, the soul attack can definitely be a bit of an issue with the fact that you can get hit out of it. But I'd be willing to bet they've played against each other a lot, and Ruber either wants to play Grow, maybe he's playing Grow this entire tournament, we're not sure, or there's something about playing Hilda against Yoshi 6 specifically that is just not working out for him lately.
Yeah, let's see if maybe the Grow pick is what he needs to overcome this. I do think that, right, if he starts, there we go, if he starts some offense using this meter and just make sure he uses the right stuff in Grow Soul Charge lasts forever. You can actually end the round from start to finish with a lot of times. Right, look how much damage he already got on the table with that.
Basically the only thing that Grow has in Soul Charge anymore that actually removes some of his Soul Charge meter is like the 1A mix, that's about it. But he had to spend both bars in order to potentially get this round.
Oh my gosh!
Now that is the power of Parsec.
That is
in
what
hell you are going to see that in an actual online match. Backdash into Pogo once you see the 2A plus B in Soul Charge, no less, where it's like the speed is souped up. Boy, howdy.
Now that is what a Fortnite player would call cranking 90s. That was sick.
Don't ever say that to me.
I had to do it.
No, I don't think you did.
That's what makes it even better.
Okay, Ruber mounting this comeback. Immediately, his dreams are quashed because the damage
you didn't get the punish on that. So unfortunate. That could have been something.
I gotta say, 9.9 times out of 10, when Yoshi is dealing with Avenger mix, he is ducking or doing something that mitigates the Avenger KA, and Ruber is also doing
Avenger KA
basically every single time. The only time we see him do Avenger B or Avenger B plus K is in situations where it's not a mix. He's basically doing Avenger KA every single time. And
as the mix, he's choosing that as the option, right? He's only using the Avenger B when it's the force block, and I think that that's kind of holding him back in these situations. Because if the counterplay from your opponent...
There we go. See, that's the kind of thing you want. So,
yeah, the counterplay from your opponent... Go ahead.
So I was just going to say, just to make sure I understand, Yoshi 6 can see Grow 2A plus B and Pogo on reaction, but also Avenger B plus K catches his duck. And I think that's interesting.
You've got to love that, right? It's partially just on the player, right? A lot of the things are mental stacked, right? Where if it's something you're always ready for or thinking about constantly, it's going to be way easier to see it, right? So because maybe he's not thinking so hard specifically about these bigger options, like the ones in stance specifically, that's why he's getting hit by them. Ooh, here we go. He's going to get up.
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah.
Bro, wall combos failing yet again.
Not the right wall combo, gamer.
Yeah. Grow wall combos have gotten a lot better since the game first came out, but man, they're still pretty. Yeah, that was bound to happen. And now we're gonna see like BBB spam, I assume. Okay,
Nope.
decide to suspend the bar so that you don't have to deal with that. Sure.
Ooh, immediately trying to go for the pogo there.
Yeah, I
I
respect
think
it.
that was probably worth the half a bar, the half a soul charge gauge, yeah.
Okay, decides not to do all that much with the soul charge afterwards. But okay, this is a relatively even match at the moment. See, again, he's spending
Having to
so
use
many of his
2 bars
resources
per
at
round
such
is
a
kind of
deficit.
unfortunate, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is just like basically a free bar for Yoshi 6 now, and
Yeah, he's
full
dead.
attack.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah. No,
Not
alright!
lying there. We were
Okay,
both
here
confused.
we go.
I'm glad we were both confused.
Yeah. Wow, the one time he went for Adventure B, he got blocked.
That's pretty funny.
Now, it is important to note, I believe basically every time Ruber did 4A6, it was followed up by Avenger KA. 6A on block, then we were seeing the B. So it's
so it
a
may have
more
still been
reasonable
that
read to
same
make, but it is very kind of like a shucks kind of moment where it's like, wow, I was just wrong about every single Avenger mix in the entire game.
What a lopsided set. Again, these sets for how good these players are, some of these sets just feel like so like one player focused, right? Where it's like whoever gets their offense or game plan started, it kind of just feels like a one player game. It doesn't even feel like it's a multiplayer game happening on the screen anymore.
Yeah, I think it really has to just do with the fact that we are dealing with high caliber players, but it's lopsided because these players have played against each other a lot. That's my guess.
Yeah, once you get those reads on each other, it makes it a lot harder to continually adapt the longer the game goes on. Not the set, specifically how long SoulCalibur has been out, right?
Yeah, and then the next week, when we have another Wednesday night fights, then like it'll be the exact same thing, except the rules will be reversed.
Like this week you got their number, next week they have your number.
Yeah.
It'd be like that sometimes, but that's
Yo,
always.
speaking of numbers, is that the #1 player in the world? Former?
Hey, what's up?
Immediately clarified it with former.
Well, yeah, I didn't want to offend any of the other godlike players that exist currently. I'm not trying to offend people.
It's just a real
Otherwise-
shame that none of them exist anymore.
I mean, otherwise that
Wow.
otherwise that YouTube title wouldn't really make sense. It'd be confusing.
Oh, you're right. Yep. Well, we have to ask Blue God. I have a question for you.
Sure, what's the question?
Does Okubo follow you on Twitter?
Okubo has followed me for like 4 years almost.
That's
Oh,
insane.
dude.
This guy's a gamer.
Well, I assume Blue is
It's
replacing me
been-
for the rest of the tournament. And so, thanks very much to Blue. Thanks very much to Bigpapachunk for having me on again. No thanks to BeanieThuggish for saying the thing that bothered me before. I don't remember what it was.
Oh, being cracked in Fortnite? Cranky
Yeah,
night?
that definitely would do it. But okay, I am going to fall asleep. So I will see all of you next time. Maybe I'll start streaming again. Maybe I'll start streaming again tomorrow. I think that's what I said on Twitter. So I'll see you guys then, all right?
Thank you, Jay.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you very much.
All right, and then Beanie, if you want to head out too, you're more than welcome to, or you can hang out. Your choice.
I'll probably stay on for like the next 2 matches.
Okay. All right, it's two U's in your Twitter, Blue.
Yeah, 2 years.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, usually, I mean, I always go for Blue God, right? But if that's taken, let's do Blue God for 2 years. And if
Yeah.
that's taken, I do Blue God 3.
Yeah. I feel
Okay.
like
That's
I feel like
fair.
I'm
you gotta have a
usually-
strat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a strat.
I feel like I've
So,
usually
so
been
far,
pretty.
the strat has never failed me. I've always hit at least one of those 3 uses.
Man, if someone steals BeanieThuggish, I'm pulling up on them with a well-written letter saying, "Please give me the name back."
Or like that was it the story Eris told us about, like he showed up to like some bracket or whatever and like
And
gave his name
someone's
in.
tag was Eris.
Yeah, and someone was like, who's going by Eris? That's my name. And it's like that's me. That's my name. That's my first name. He's like, oh, well, that's also my handle. And then what was the ending of that story? Did you just tell him like fuck off or something?
Yeah, he probably told him something not very nice. I'm gonna spill Beanie's name. Please don't do that.
Mean.
Yeah, say it sounds like Ayers was like, fuck you, I'm gonna go try and get Hilda banned.
That was probably around the SC4 times. Yeah, I could believe it.
Yeah, who knows?
When the ancient scrolls were written. Hey, you can have my old name if you want, Etchy King. You can have Subpar. You can have that one.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't want it.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on that.
All right, well, welcome in Blue. Thanks for joining us on Wednesday Night Fights.
Yep,
Want us on
thanks
commentary?
for having me,
All right, you're joining us just in time. We're getting into top 8 in our winter semifinals. Currently sitting in winter semis is Jimbo and Yoshi 6 and Zefukai and Toothpaste. Losers finals is still going on. We're waiting to see Rubber Beef and Xander duke it out. Incendiate and Manta are going at it, and Artgraves and Dulamon are also going at it. So we're going to see how that kind of comes up. But before any of that, we're going to stay in this winter semifinal, and we're going to shill the Matcherino, because I forgot to do that for like a second time.
The best part about shilling the Matcherino now is there's actually 0 codes left, guys. So you guys did a fucking awesome job. But if you want to put any of your own money in there, feel free to.
Yeah, orange contribute button is bright orange, hard to miss, easy to use.
There's also quests you can do. Take like a few seconds.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are really easy. And now,
Blue with the strap.
Yeah, and JJ's got me hyped on this new Matcherino tech that they're getting up. I'm interested to see how that's going to work out.
What's the new Matcherino tech?
I'm not sure, but so JJJ just also came from the experimental thing that Boom was doing for like to test for Boominati, like the 6v6.
Right.
And NYC Furby sort of got in on it, and he was helping them. Or I guess he was just streaming from his side. That Matcherino has some new overlays, and I'm not really sure like the full of it, but Matcherino is slowly working on some new overlays, and I think some donation quests and whatnot that are apparently pretty cool and help make the job a little bit easier, help make it a little bit quicker to find things. And so yeah, I'm interested to see how that goes, especially just because I mean it's Matcherino. This is like the coolest thing. Are you able to?
Matcherino has Arsene on its back.
Yes, very much so. Also, Xander, Oh, okay. Xander, I will be right there. Whoever, if someone can leave West Coast 3, I will come in there and I will reset the pads and I will let you know when it's good to go. Let me call this stream match and get the scoreboard set up, and then we'll get going. So, yeah, Blue, how's Runeterra?
Pretty good. New expansion came out today, so I streamed that for a bit. There's a bunch of new cards. Don't know what's good. Don't know what's like bad. We've been trying it out. It's been a lot of fun.
That's definitely some of the most fun in like card game metas when it's like a brand new format or a brand new like rotation of cards come in and go out.
I like learning. I really like when like patches first come out, like everything is like undiscovered. Everyone is trying to learn like playoff instinct. I have the most fun like early on in patches because of that. So like if there's ever like a new patch for like SoulCalibur, Runeterra, like League,
you're like I'm there.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm playing.
That happens every time they release a new ban list for me for Yu-Gi-Oh! I play for 2 weeks and I'm like, okay, now we know it's solved, and I ride off into the sunset.
When like something gets solved and it's like repetitive, like you see the same decks or like whatever.
I figure in Runeterra it's not so bad. It's probably like you see the same 3 or 4 decks. In Yu-Gi-Oh! You usually see the same 1 or 2. So that's when it's like really solved and we're like, oh no. A new patch for SoulCalibur we can dream. It's called the EU patch. I don't know if you want to watch it though. I don't know if you want to use it.
Excuse you, it's the community patch. Thank you very much.
The EU patch. Sorry, I said it wrong. My bad.
No, I'm pretty sure Boom and Ramon have given some feedback into that, and I think some of that has been implemented. So it's technically now officially like an allied powers patch.
The allied patch. Let's go.
I mean, England, France, and America are in there.
Ally? Excuse me, sir. Are you an ally? I have to ask. Are you an ally?
from California.
I'm from Texas, so if I say I'm an ally, people are gonna be like, "You're a liar."
Yeah, they have guns there.
Yeah, we're an ally to guns. Apparently, that's pretty much it.
Yep,
No freedom of speech, no freedom to work, no freedom of what's that other thing? Fuck, I can't remember all the freedoms we're supposed to have as Americans. I just remember the gun one. Is that a problem?
You're in Texas, it's normal. All right, so
The right to bear arms.
I love bears.
Me too, and I love arms. I love having them. I'm glad I can bear my arms.
Sun's out, guns out, right?
Yeehaw.
Holy shit. Thank you,
happened?
Social Justice Warlord, for donating $70 to our Matcherino.
I'm gonna pretend to be a zoomer real quick.
Let's go.
Sheesh. Sorry, I know you're gonna mute me now, BPC.
Okay, never mind, JJ was right.
Hey, I feel like that the $70 is worth that. That's a good thing. Hell yeah.
That's fair. But all right, here we go.
Making them fight for the
Toothpaste.
big chicken nugget money.
Yeah, Toothpaste and Zephukai. Zeph still on Cassandra.
Okay. Is that playing Cassandra?
Yes, sir. It's a good effect, I think, too, right? Like, especially in these matchups where you can afford to play smaller like this, right? Because a lot of times, Huang, if played optimally, is going to kind of slowly kill himself in the later rounds, right? So Cassandra playing like small doesn't really hurt her because of how big her poke damage is.
Right.
Ooh, what a
Excellent
nice switch
dodge.
stuff there.
It was kind of a twitch mix. Didn't get the best punish, but
Yeah, and just kind of running the frame train there after.
yeah, just stay solid. BB, AA, DK. Really, all you need sometimes, especially with the Greeks.
Yeah, I definitely try to explain that to a lot of newer players, right? It's like a lot of the better offense building in the game starts off of those small buttons.
The craziest thing to me when SoulCalibur 6 came out, just looking at Sophie's basics just did not feel right to me. She's such a Greek with like no AA, mediocre BB.
Yeah, I don't know what they did, and then they made Cassandra. They basically power creeped Cassandra. I mean, Sophie too.
Yeah, and Cassandra came out, her basics were pretty good, and then they're like, okay, your AA is now like that, it's even better.
I don't know what inspired that crack smoking change, but I'm all for it. I also play Cassandra. Ooh, very nice jump, and it was a pretty nice tempo low, right? It was one of those things where if your opponent's not pressing a button, they're still gonna have to kind of check and react to it, but unfortunately, Zephyr was already doing a throw there.
Yeah. And Cassandra's lows are also great. They won't like do a bunch of damage, but they'll just keep your pressure going, right? Like 1k is plus, 1b knocks down, decent tech grab.
Ooh, maybe Toothpaste will be able to get something started here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately not.
It's probably
That
my
is
favorite thing about that wall rising B is like it's even better on air hit, right? Normally when you jump versus like launchers from crouch, like it just messes up the combo, right? But Cassandra gets a better combo if you jump.
Yeah, if you jump, you basically give her a
appreciate
full
that.
on.
Yeah, you give her eye launch. It means more damage.
Are they running it back with the same stage? I believe so, yeah. Wow. Going right back to the second stage. I don't think that this stage is like awful for either of these two characters, right? I think that having all this space to play with for Huang is kind of nice, and then the walls and ring out give something of a win condition for him. But Cassandra can play anywhere on the screen and be one of the most solid characters in the game. So.
Like Cassandra, like he's basically the same on all stages because their
Yeah,
ring out isn't great, and like her
She's
wall
so
game is
good
okay.
everywhere on the screen. It's weird. I don't think I like that.
Oh no, to me it's she just like doesn't really benefit from stages. I mean she's a great character, don't get me wrong. But like her ring outs, her wall.
Yeah. She doesn't really get any specific advantage off of kind of picking stage. I guess the most advantage you get is, hey, this character really beats the crap out of me on the stage, let me get off there. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you're against a character with amazing ring outs and you're playing this something, you probably want to wall swing.
Ooh, narrowly missed that, but still waking up with the buttons.
Yeah, just did the play. I haven't even said anything, and there's been 5 rounds.
Yeah, it's kind of fast. Like, Zephyr is definitely just cleaning up shop right now. And a lot of the things that Toothpaste is doing is kind of playing into the things that Zephyr looking for in these beginnings to the round, right? And then once he gets started at the beginning of the round, he's just been able to run the train, right? Just like he's doing right now, walking around Toothpaste, making something with, taking his turn back, playing this tempo game, and he just does it so well that the rounds feel like they're not fast, but they are. Like, there's been 30 seconds on the clock, and look at his life, right? And it doesn't even feel as if Toothpaste ever even got to play this round.
I would like to see the soul charge like a lot earlier.
Yeah, this is a real hero. We call this a hero burst in Guilty Gear, where you have like no life left, and you're just like, yeah, I'm bursting.
Okay, +4. What are we gonna do? We're gonna go for the auto jet. It's gonna flash.
That was a fucked up clash, man. I'd be so sad.
Oh, we're mashing and we're getting a wall combo out of it.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And he does have another bar of meter, and he's gonna spend it here to seal out the round. I like that.
Yeah, that's
Good
really
stuff from
important
him.
because killing, or like not even just killing, like landing CE when your opponent is low gives you a bunch of talismans. So it's gonna start next round with full life.
Yeah, having talismans, full life, and just kind of killing that momentum.
Yeah.
They did a great job there with that.
Yep.
And he has the, what is it, Iron Will up right now?
Oh no, he just not that fine. Well,
Oh, he has two. He has old.
Yeah.
He has Old Spice. My fault. Not Irish Spring.
I think the only way to unlock, correct me if I'm wrong, if there are any Helen players, the only way to unlock Iron Will is to give up your soul charge.
Yes. You have to be in Soul Charge and use the input for it, and then you get Iron Will
Yeah.
instead. Wow. Okay, bringing it back 2 rounds straight. Going into -2, which means now he's going to be 0. He loses what, a little smidgen, a little baby smidgen. of life.
Yeah, he
Too much
basically
stuff.
takes like a 2k. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully can make something off of it. Zephyr
Yeah, I can
immediately
afford to
wants-
use as many thousands as he wants, right? Okay, excellent new GI. Oh my god!
Whoa,
Critical
that was
edge?
amazing. That was perfect.
Okay. Yeah.
Steals the bar of meter.
Another 1 bar piece.
Yep, and using the meter right back. Let's see who's going to win this Soul Char war.
Very smart decision. Soul charging out of his minus frames. Delaying the line. Soul charge a little bit. That's going to be a side step. Doesn't go for the back throw. I wonder if this is more damage.
He's going to try to fish for the guard break here. Yeah, he fished
Yeah.
too hard for it. Zephyr was ready for it.
Yeah, 1 step ahead there.
I guess this means I'm
Dang. Good stuff from Toothpaste. So that second game, they were looking
Almost.
a lot more alive.
Almost mounted a comeback. Like I thought that game was over by the time round 6 started, but Toothpaste able to stay in, staying calm, and yeah, almost bringing it back 3 straight.
And who do we got next up on deck?
We are still on the winner's side. I'm actually Rubber Beef and Xander. Oh, okay. They had to wait like 6 minutes because their controllers aren't working, so I forgot. But they're still going at it. So it's getting pretty heated. But we're still going to see now Jimbo versus Yoshi 6.
This is going to be another high octane match, specifically because of the way that Jimbo usually plays against Yoshimitsu 6. Right, he plays very fast and like poke heavy, and he does it just to kind of keep that dog in him, right? Make sure that Yoshi 6 has to try to like be the aggressor in the matchup, right? Especially with a character like Walmaru backstepping all the time. It's going to be very frustrating, and it kind of breaks you down mentally having to fight against a character like that as a close range character like Yoshimitsu.
Yeah, Jimbo is one of the more frustrating players to play against. He's really good at like changing his tempo. Like he'll start mashing, like he'll like AA 2A AA 2A 4K, and then all of a sudden like
He'll just stop and start backstepping.
He'll stop, yeah, and start backstepping and start punishing.
You're like, what the fuck just happened? Who picked up the controller? Did you just trade with someone?
Yeah, it's really really annoying. Makes it hard for you to like get started with the offense.
And for those listening and watching, us saying that he plays annoying, that's a good thing, by the way. That means that it's going to break his opponent down. We're not like belittling Jimbo for his playstyle. We're actually giving him accolades for it, right? Having a playstyle that is so adaptable and that can change on the fly like that is, 1, hard to pin down, and 2, really hard to beat in like an attrition war, because there's going to be so many different layers that you're going to have to fight through.
Yeah, in fighting games, if you're making your opponent angry, you're usually doing something correct. Yeah.
Unless you're fighting against Punko and he takes his shirt off, you're usually doing something good. Yeah. That's for the old Street Fighter heads. If anyone remembers Street Fighter 4 Punko, if you don't, hey, that's all right. We're SoulCalibur players. Who gives a shit?
Damn.
What? I'm just saying, Punko was legendary. But if you're mainly here from SoulCalibur Tech and the 3D fighters, you might not know who that is, and I get it.
I have no idea who the heck that is.
You should look up Punko Evo, and you'll see him, like, if he gets mad in a match, he literally throws his shirt off and starts playing like a demon. It's pretty funny.
I've seen the clip of the one where like he does it and then his opponent takes it off too.
Yeah, his opponent like puts his shirt on their shoulder, like on Punko's shoulder, to get him mad.
Yeah. And it's, yeah, he does it first.
And then
it's some random like it's like a random player from Japan or something. It was hype. Oh shit.
DP.
Yeah, Jimbo's actually playing in this close range really well. He's actually not holding 4 a lot. He's kind of pressing 4 just enough to make Yoshi 6 have to come in or commit to an option. I like that.
Yeah, there were like 4 really good backsteps that round from Jimbo, and he got it with punish off every single one of them.
Oh, wow, nice switch duck. Doesn't get anything off of it, trying to go for the third check. I believe that was a backstep button.
A little bit slower, maybe. Oh my god, okay, well,
I
got
cannot
lucky
do
on
that.
that one, but I still don't like the decision. Calm down. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, play a little smaller. The unfortunate part, right, is that these small pokes can lead to him getting damaged pretty heavily if Kwamaru's right, but it doesn't lead to a lot of damage for him. So I can understand like the gall and the tenacity to want to go for these bigger options and force Jimbo to like slow down too, but when you're wrong, you know, you're going to take all these little pokes. It's going to add up, especially against the character that backsteps just as much as Kwamaru.
Yeah, especially like in tournaments, it's a lot easier to get nervous on like mash rather than just like, you know, stay solid, space, things like that.
Yeah, I think right now he's actually doing a pretty good job of it, punishing some of the things that Jimbo was doing, especially that 6-6 AB. But now we're in a situation where it's back to full screen, so it's going to look a lot harder for Yoshi 6 to be able to get in here.
That also
When
scares me.
Hamaru has a life lead, then he can just 6B you and he's like across the stage.
Yeah, but then the wall rising.
He's gonna have a really hard time, yeah. Oh, Yoshi has 2 bars a meter, so that's 4 Brave Edges. And some of his Brave Edges like build half a Brave Edge during them like 4A, so.
Yep, here we go. Yeah, he built half, basically, almost half a bar.
Yeah.
And that was with a pretty inoptimal combo. That wasn't like something crazy that he got max damage off of. It was just like, let me take my damage and try to like reset neutral. Getting
like,
punished.
Yeah, I really like the way Yoshi played against Jimbo's Soul Charge and just like immediately ran away and like kind of wasted half of it.
Yeah, as boring as it looks, it's probably the most optimal thing to do against most Soul Chargers where they can't chase you down very easily, is just run away and force that meter off, right? Because now you're not giving them those very strong options that, what the fuck is this game? Ah, dude, I love this game.
None of that made any sense, but
yeah, that's
and Jimbo's still 1-4A away from death, so he kind of has to be careful here. A little bit of styling, but
yeah, not just the 4A, he's also a 2-2B away from death. Where he is in the ring right now, I think Yoshimitsu has enough meter where he could actually kill.
Yeah, he's in the same stage as Yoshi.
Oh,
so
shit!
2-2B will kill, and speaking of that, yeah,
Oh,
2-2B
that
is
killed!
also kill.
Optimal, baby!
Clip that.
Yeah, Yoshimitsu, if he lands an I-14 on you, and you don't get any health, you're dead. Yeah,
He's got that dog in him, as they say.
So hard to fight the character, especially.
Yeah, I think he's just going for this guard break, and now I think maybe because he's focusing so hard on this guard break, Jimbo that is, Yoshi 6 will maybe be able to start mashing a little more and get some of this tempo back. But he's not.
I like this early Soul Charge because he's probably going to be able to get Descent with his second Soul Charge.
Whoa, that was sick.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, there's the guard break.
I don't know what that gives. Okay, apparently no, he doesn't block the second hit. That could have been like a 6K or something. Okay.
Oh, doesn't block that either. If he had blocked that right there, that was another free punish. I believe Jimbo's going to immediately wake up with the Soul Charge. Yep, takes his punish and then wakes up with the Soul Charge. Smart. Going for the wake up first, right? That button just to get the extra frames.
It's like a cancel of some sort. Oh my god, just
caught him moving.
sends him in neutral.
Caught him moving. Damn.
I-14 horizontals, baby.
Yo, nothing personnel, kid. You know, you think about it and you're like, that's one of the most sended options. Who does that? And it's like, look at their life. Next interaction wins anyway, right? Who that's one of those spots where people are always like, oh no, you can't do stuff that's punishable. Like mixing in punishable moves because your opponent is also fearful of you using a punishable move is probably kind of one of those things that separates mid-level players from high-level players, right? Like a lot of people are like always using the safe thing over and over, even if it's less damage, because of the fact that it keeps them safe. But going for something bigger that is a mix-up that's unsafe means, sure, if you're wrong, you lose a little life, but you're getting a lot more damage in the tempo race there. And that's what Jimbo did there at the end. Knowing that, you know, next hit takes it, sometimes just going for that big option is how you win the game.
It was a really big risk. It paid off.
Dang, he's been using so much of the 6AB that I think Yoshi 6 assumed that he would maybe start to mix it up, and he hasn't. Jimbo's continued to use that 6AB and just making Yoshi 6 duck into it.
AB cancel instead of DC.
Nice. A nice little gripple meter. And puts himself into a pretty advantageous situation. Takes some more meter away from Jimbo too. That's a pretty good win. I like it with punish there. It was small, but it was something. And there we go, closing out the round. Good stuff from Yoshi 6.
I'm getting like a lot of bar too. That I'm like, he used a Brave Edge and he still has like basically another Brave Edge. So.
Yeah, I think that that RE and then getting the REK
and then K,
so much meter. And he might be able to secure another bar just by just by blocking that, but instead he got hit.
Oh my god.
He's trying to break his guard.
Yeah, he's probably gonna stay.
Oh, nice.
So it doesn't get wrong out. Okay, a little bit of a risk, but oh my god.
Oh, hero burst.
I'm not sure I like that because
I don't like how.
And this bar. Yeah.
It's kind of hard to win that round, right? And that's one of those spots where if you just give up the guard break and just stand there and block and make your opponent just guard crush you, you get a free guard the next round. You know, fresh guard. That's probably the best situation.
Yeah. Well, Jimbo has such a life lead that I don't think he would ever go for the guard break there. Right?
Cool. There we go. He's gonna be able to get some advantage off this. Yeah, nice. Gets the low. Yeah, now is the spot where you unfortunately cannot take the guard crush.
Excellent.
Really getting it.
I like this so much.
Does get the
knock him down. And
good stuff from Yoshi 6.
Yeah, Yoshi has the best soul charge in the game. He knocks you down at his feet. It is so hard to deal with that Dragonfly. And like Jimbo isn't soul charge. So,
what the fuck? SoulCalibur 5.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. I was gonna say the only counterplay to Dragonfly when you're knocked down is the soul charge. But Jimbo is already in soul charge. Like,
yeah, so he unfortunately had to hold that.
No defensive options.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's gonna be a big
Minus
punish.
18, and yep, we're gonna get the optimal punish.
Oh, nice! Wow. I'm surprised that caught. He sidestepped and everything. Wow.
Yeah, the second hit caught him. He swung, I think, a high to try to win punish.
Yeah,
it's like a really quick tech crash, right? It's a tech crash throughout the entire move. So.
It didn't even actually say like counter hit, so that just fully realigned him on normal hit, which is pretty funny.
Yeah, it was a whiff punish on the high, right? Like the high first, Water's in it, basically whiff punished him for trying to whiff punish.
Oh, here we go. He's definitely starting to run that Yoshimitsu pressure that's just so frustrating to deal with. Right? It really feels like there's like a gnat or a fly on you. If you guys have ever had that, right? I'm gonna relate it to real life. There's like a fly buzzing around you, and you're trying your best to swat it off, and you can just never hit it. That's how Yoshimitsu plays when he's in this close.
And if you like miss and like don't hit it, you die.
Yeah, I guess it's even worse than that because you're slowly being stabbed with a sword, so it's pretty bad.
And if you miss the fly, it just like 2-2-Bs you into a pool.
One shot too.
I was scared that was gonna hit.
Nice stuff in the 6 loop. I like how Yoshimitsu's playing. He's going a lot slower, taking his time to approach now.
Oh, and now he's just kind of rinsing him on Oki here, making him have to make extra decisions, kind of crowding that mental stack. Yeah, gets the mid.
I want to see Jimbo grab more.
Yeah, there's just been so much like walk up, block, right? So
yeah,
maybe just like tempo checking your opponent with throws might help.
Just like zoning grabs. When someone's like trying to slowly approach you. That
no way, that's what
not gonna work.
Okay, good. I was like, no fucking way. What are you doing, Yoshi?
Yeah, it's something Yoshi players love to do in the soul charges.
If
It's hard to whip punish in a waste. Oh my god, he killed himself for no reason.
yeah, I was gonna ask if it's worth it to try to build meter at the end of that soul charge, but then he did this.
No, definitely not against Helmar soul charge, because like we just saw, he just throws the tornado at you and you die.
That might have even been one of those rounds, right, with so little life left that you just seppuku yourself for the meter, right? I think that's definitely something. Oh, he was going for the low into seppuku. He was going for Indian stance seppuku. That makes sense. You get more meter off that. Oh, I guess I wouldn't have thought of that. Oh, baits the GI, but actually doesn't get a punish on it.
Wow. Yeah, Azul and Yoshi Mitsu player special.
Ooh,
Don't
nice.
punish, but go for the low, which is like a better punish than the punish you would have had.
Yeah, his I-16 punish isn't the worst thing in the world, but it's also not amazing, right? Like getting Oki off of full charge 3K, even though it's slower because your opponent's expecting you to punish, is a lot better than just pushing them out.
It's minus 18, right, on the DP. Yoshi actually has a really good punish.
Oh yeah, he could have just done 3B, huh?
Yeah.
Which also leads to good Oki. Interesting situation there. Okay. I thought that was minus 16 and he was going to have to go for 3AB, which pushes Fall Mario out. Probably not really what you want in this match.
Yeah. Yoshi's 16 frame, it's pretty good if you spend meter. It's 6k Brave Edge.
Oh yeah, 6k Brave Edge.
A little bit worse. Yeah, it does like 60 damage knockdown. However, without bar, you can like kind of hex back and negate the OP. So.
Wow, all of these games have went down to a final round, huh?
They both have a lot of bar. We're probably going to see like a Helmar soul charge and explosion in this round.
Yeah, I hope we see it early, right? So that he can, right after he builds this for the second bar, if he can build a second bar, hopefully he uses that soul charge, so he'll be able to also rage explosion. Yeah, there we go. He's waiting. He's trying to build that bar first.
Yeah,
there we go.
There it is. Gets the bar. I want to see a counter soul charge from Yoshi to 6.
Oh, delay.
Yeah, Jimbo had the same idea.
Jimbo's got that dog in him. He wanted that. Oh,
this is a situation you don't want to be in, and this sucks because if he, if he wants to soul charge after the Yoshimitsu mix up, he has to give up rage explosion, but Jimbo smartly rolls.
I like that, not letting him go for any of those pressure options that mix up. He's gonna have to immediately go.
Yeah,
wow, that's
yeah, I was gonna say if you 2K here blocks it, you lose because of Ace being I-14, but
yeah,
that 3A just killed the
round.
amplified damage from the soul charge was like just enough.
Student of the game. I don't think he would have like finished that string either if he didn't think it was gonna kill, because he actually usually hit confirms his 3As. He doesn't just throw out 3A and like do the full string. It's usually on hit confirm for the most part, especially on Parsec. Anyways, BPC, I'm going to go ahead and bounce out now. It was great commentating. And nice commentating with you, Blue. I don't think I ever have, actually.
Yeah, this is the first time we've commented together. It was fun, man. You have a good rest of your night.
You too. Later,
Thanks.
BPC. Later, chat.
Thank you. Good night. Don't forget to follow BeanieThuggish on Twitch, by the way. He's very funny. And can also get very salty. He's gone, so I can say that. He's one of the few people still playing DNF Duel occasionally. But yeah. Alright, anywhere. Let's see. Are they still... Oh, wait. Do I have it? Almost. Oh, okay. I might get toothpaste in here, actually. Well, we're kind of at a hold in the bracket. I'm kind of waiting... I'm waiting on the results of Rubber Beef and MF Coffee.
Right.
Oh, wait, and then Toothpaste is going to have to play. So Toothpaste is going to hop in and talk, I guess, for a second. Then Toothpaste is going to have to end up playing.
Oh, so he's on commentary, but he also has a match?
Well, he was going to... they've been trying to help me fill in, but every time they try and come in, I end up putting them on stream.
Oh.
Speaking of.
Hello.
Sup, noob?
What's up, Scrub?
Damn. All right, so I was just telling Blue, we're kind of out of hold. I'm waiting on Rubber Beef and MF Coffee to finish, and then you get to fight the winner.
Oh, okay. So am I just sitting here waiting?
Yeah.
I'm next, but I'm here right now.
Yes, you are
Basically.
officially, as of right now, you have to fight Rubber Beef Man. Rubber Beef takes against MF Coffee 2-1. Give him.
Okay.
I'll give Rubber Beef like 10 seconds, and then I'll hit that match call. Because I think Rubber Beef's been kind of on the loser's side grind, so I'll give him a little bit of a breather. But real quick, that Matcherino, we used all the codes. But again, big shouts out to Social Justice Warlord for putting $70 into our Matcherino. Charles playing for the 10, Palm Trees for the 5. I forget, there was someone else who put like in $1.50. I can't remember who. I think it was like the David Hoff or something like that. I can't remember. But thank you as well.
$1.50, man. Yeah.
Yo, yeah, exactly. But we're at $99.06.
Put 9 cents in, boys.
Yeah.
99.69. You know how we do it out here.
Yeah, or put $70.69, even better.
There
63, right? It's 99.06. So.
Yeah, 63. Yeah, 63 cents.
Yeah, it would be 63 cents.
99.69, and then we can get funny number.
Funny number, Uber.
It's okay. I still can't say that number out loud in front of my middle schoolers, so it's whatever. I'm used to it. The best is that I ask them, like, hey, why is that number funny to you? And then they just stare at me blankly like I have no idea how to respond to that question. I was like, yeah, I know you don't. Because we're in school. You can't explain that.
So I like to make those kinds of jokes all the time. But when I'm in stream, I like to pretend I'm professional. Yeah. You won't hear that from me on stream.
I can't even do that. I think I'm like that all the time. I made a D's nuts joke at work. My manager Anna's like, "What do you mean these nuts? What does that mean? What does that mean, Jesse?" I'm like, "You've never." And everyone laughed. It was awkward as fuck. Okay, I'm gonna deafen because I have to play, and then I'll be right back to commentate.
Okay, sounds good. Good luck, man.
Noob.
All right, so getting the toothpaste and the Rubber Beef. All right, so I don't know. You were in chat watching Rubber Beefs grow. Do you think they're gonna stick with it?
No idea. To be honest, I only caught a few rounds. Grow's wall combo dropped, and like I felt bad. I was like, man, I feel sympathy for this guy playing Grow and having your wall combos drop. Yeah, this sucks. And immediately, what he does at the start of next round is he runs up and soul charges, and does Grow soul charge stuff, and like destroys his opponent. I'm like, all right, I don't feel bad anymore. Yeah. I regret even feeling bad. This character does a fucked up soul charge.
Yeah, it's always balanced to something. Slightly. Oh, I think we're gonna see it again.
What?
I think we're gonna see the Grober beef, something like that.
This is a secondary character, right? Build this his best, Grows his second best. Okay, are we gonna get a Growmere? I was gonna say I'd be so end up.
I mean, toothpaste. So I could see it. It could definitely happen.
Toothpaste likes playing different characters.
I mean, at this point, I'm at the point where like I don't actually know what characters toothpaste like is actually not comfortable playing.
They mostly play Hwang, but I've seen everything. I've seen Nightmare. I've seen Aswell. I've seen even Zos.
I've seen Zos. I've seen
70 different characters that I don't.
Yeah. Yo uses the stance to hop the low. Ooh, Kirby dodges that vertical. A lot of good stepping coming from both of them. Oh, jeez, does it again. Gets the hit the second time.
I just found this matchup kind of annoying. Grow is a character that wants to just sidestep a lot with the 6-6B, 6-6A. Hwang actually has a really good containment. However, if Hwang misses anything, he gets to be a lethal hit, which is a bunch of damage. So,
right.
Yeah, usually you see these characters mash their brains out, but from my experience in the matchup, kind of supposed to play against each other a lot slower than you normally would against other characters.
Jeez, tries to go in the Avenger BB. Toothpaste counters with the auto GI. Yeah. Oh, against the wall combo. There we go.
Excellent. Good confirm. That's going to be a lot of damage. Can even go with the Avenger here. Oh, it doesn't go for the KA. take this. To confirm it, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna BB to seal the round.
Yeah, tried to go for the tempo read, but Reef adjusting ever so slightly. Very good. Takes the time, gets an aura. Oh, the LGI catches behind.
Yeah. Doesn't
Kevin.
delay the TTV that time.
Oh, nice!
Excellent 4-4 hits. Really much damage. I kind of want to see a soul attack.
You were. Oh, there we go.
This makes sense, right? You have a big life lead, you have 2 bars. Close off the round. Oh my god, endless quest. Okay. Nice 2-way check.
Punish. He's got his back against the wall. Okay, gives it up. Doesn't need it. That just hit from behind.
Probably gonna look for a 236K here, like maybe a sidestep or something, and
Oh, wow. Just timed that just correctly to get 2K to catch on landing.
betting it all on that 4K, but Toothpaste one step ahead there, sidestepping before even like doing 2K, just in case and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, I just sidestepped the first part of the 4K, but then like hit him anyway.
Yeah, I mean, Huang does have probably the most broken sidestep I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, when you sidestep strings that you can't even GI.
Is it his sidestep specifically, or is it just his hitbox is just weird?
I think it's both.
It's both, Frank. Yeah.
That's what makes his side movement so good. It's like his hitbox is like kind of small, and his like movement speed is really fast.
Yeah.
When he walks horizontally.
Toothpaste got the overkill set up. Ooh, nice tech crouches into that, and my Parsec is freezing, and I don't like that at all.
Yeah, I can't see the rest of the match.
Okay, there we go.
I did see an Avenger People's K, so it's going to be +8. Waiting for you to use as many thousands. Oh. Matches here. Let's see, like,
the
the
server
DLC screen or something.
Okay, there we go. I think something's going on.
It looks like a
with Parsec.
back throw lethal hit. So it's going to be a bunch of damage, especially considering the fact that mine's been soul charged, so it's going to soul charge right back, and we're going to jump out of that 2, and that's going to be the round.
Yeah. -9.
Yeah.
Powerful. So yeah, I have no idea what's happening with Parsec. It did that once earlier, but now it's kind of okay. I mean, again, I'm assuming the players are fine, so it's something weird going on. So if it happens again, I might reset, but we should be okay. All right, so they're just going into it. I think they just chose the same stage, rematch.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like stage pretty is neutral for both of them. So. Oh, walks into that.
River got a pretty good wall combo the first time of this game, so.
Long's guard gauge already red.
Already red. Like, just round 1, he hasn't even lost half his flashing red.
He immediately goes into blue. Oh, tried to wake up with the auto GI and okay.
We're gonna cash it in.
His guard already broke. Huang's guard already broke. It took less than 40 seconds for his guard to break. Yo, Grow's pretty sick. Grow sucks, but he's pretty sick.
When we start season 2 of Mina, like, do guard break in round 1 more often.
Right.
Yeah. The volume's like kind of messed up. I have to mute. Hey, we're gonna 1A catch roll. 1A again, nice reaction.
Immediately ducked that throw after the stance cancel. Rotor Reaper making some good decisions. He's doing pretty good. He's not
Everyone
playing.
talks about how much they love 0236K. Black Gambit, really cool. Very good addition. Tech crouch. Wall punish, with punish, you name it. But my favorite addition in season 2 is that Avenger KA. Just like actually giving your stance to be mixed. Just like the natural combo low that like actually does a deep chunk, right?
Right, because that was just one of his biggest problems for just a long time is, yeah, Avenger's cool, but it's not completely threatening.
Yeah, if you fight someone who can react to that Avenger A, like, kind of just like, the best you can do is guard damage.
Damn, Ruby's looking kind of nice that game.
That was really quick.
Yeah, nothing too wild or crazy. Pretty straightforward. Just really good steps, really good pokes, good timing. That's all you need. Playing like a Greek.
I like the state change, not so much for the state change, but just like for the time. Maybe mess with like
Oh no.
or
Oh no. Cursed.
I'm gonna say maybe mess with the Ruby fan stamp a little bit. Take a breather, drink some water.
Well, actually, this stage might be a little long favor just because of the distance. Oh, cancel going into a stance and gets punished for it. Ooh, good block on the K. So wall rising B goes punished, goes for the 1A, it's blocked, sidestep 3B.
That's almost punished in 6B. We're gonna hit the just one as well for extra damage. The ducks into the 2B. Okay.
You know, we're playing neutral here.
Doesn't get XFTI. Okay. Is that okay? If that was a wall spot, that was dead. 6K, maybe plus 3, whatever. Okay.
Yeah, smart to go for it, but just barely didn't connect. Oh, gets caught trying to backstep with the Avenger BB. Very unfortunate.
Yeah, 6BB on hit, one of Crow's better transitions. You can outstep Avenger B. You can always just do like single Avenger B into something else. Very annoying to deal with. Very plus.
Soul Charge, keep his back against the wall, but Ruby Reef Soul Charges right back, gets him off. Ooh, good step duck.
Calamity's collapse.
Excellent. Toothpaste playing against that Grow Soul Charge like expertly. Really good defense.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
Gross Soul Charge is like amazing when you don't have your. And a lot of characters have their own Soul Charge. It's like really easy for them to like make it hard for you to not be able to teleport or get in. I think. Twine can just like fly in on you whenever he wants.
Gets the throw. Ooh, blocks the 1A.
Yeah, that is minus 14. A little bit late on the punish. Excellent side step on that back end B plus K. That move is really freaking hard to step. Okay. Tried to 4K, 2K. I wouldn't be deaf if he did 4K, but Toothpaste one step ahead there.
Yeah, a little bit of good condition using those 4As. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta be careful here. And wow, I don't think he even pressed the button.
No, I think he tried to 2-2B into that. I think that's why it hit.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I think. I mean, that's just what I'm guessing, but yeah.
I hope.
Yeah.
I really do hope so. Okay.
Toothpaste going straight. Oh, runs up for the command grab, but gets.
Oh, it doesn't confirm it into the Seal of the Night K. And let's see if he's gonna pay for it or he win. Yeah, it's gonna be BB.
Staring into those faces and just a simple BB.
And Wang's gonna lose like 40-50 of his life here, -6.
Yeah,
it does put him close to -9 here. It's gonna give him access to some lethal hits he normally otherwise would not have.
I mean, this is final round. This is for it all, so you gotta give it everything. Both of them are just all gas, no brakes right now.
Yep. Probably gonna see like a poke into a Soul Charge here.
Oh, this lethal hit?
Soul Charge, right? Yeah, that is his lethal hit.
That is a pretty big chunk of damage, and it's not done. My goodness, that was on chip.
Really late Soul Charge, not sure if I like it. What? 1A.
Oh, didn't react. Oh!
Yeah, he reacted that time, but...
The mix.
Honestly, I mean, I think that is kind of one of the harder mixes to react to. That shit is a little...
Yeah, you can Twitch it, but like... It's difficult.
That's that's a hard Twitch, but I mean, if you're ready for it and you're assuming it, it's he has to go. But that's no. But I mean, that was really smart. Like there wasn't really much. Reef was kind of in the corner. It's not really anywhere he could really go. So Toothpaste was like, yeah, I'm just gonna mix you and kill you. Big brain.
Brain big.
Hell yeah.
Me Soul Charge.
Yeah.
Me Soul Charge. Me grow.
Honestly, I was really happy I didn't get hit by 1A gangs. That I would have 100% not blocked it, 100% got hit. There's no way I'm blocking a react. You do 1A slide B, I'm just gonna block it because I'm not reacting. My reactions are so bad. It was a good game. So Yoshi 6 SCVI winners finals then? Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, we've seen this before, I believe. It's actually fairly even, believe it or not.
Like they usually go even against each other, or what you mean by even?
It's been back and forth for like I don't know how many months now. Yoshi 6 eliminated Zeph, I think like 2 months ago, and then we came to the same situation. It was 1-1. Last hit, Zeph took it the next time, so it could really go either way, just depending on how things go.
Yeah, especially tonight. Yoshi 6 has been kind of cracked tonight. So
yeah, no, he's on some new glue, you know. He's got that Elmer's G Fuel flavor.
Elmer's extra sticky.
Extra sticky G Fuel Elmer's glue.
Cursed Elmer's. Alright, I'm turning off some of these parsecs. Oh, let me put your wait, I don't remember your full handle.
SCVI_2.
Okay, yeah, that's right. That was my
I made sure it matches across the board, so.
Yes. What, you mean you're not like Bunny and just don't have like 6 names on 4 different platforms at all times?
No, I'm not I'm not Cypher from Valorant. I'm not like completely anonymous. You know what I mean? No one knows my identity. They can't see my face. They don't know my name.
I mean, it's fine if some people want to do that, but from a TO perspective, I hate all of you. Also, picture's sick.
I don't know, man. Sean Spicer 45 taking a WSOE, and then what was the next name?
Sean Spicer 360 Ti into Arrow Feet Crusaders at one point.
Anti-saves.
No, that's a different person.
Oh fuck yeah, that's right.
I don't remember. Honestly, I gotta go look at like my Steam profile and see all the nicknames he has. But
yeah, we could go on.
Yeah.
Hi.
I do miss Bunny though. I hate him, but I love him.
It was nice to see him at Evo. I hope he didn't get sick like everyone else did.
Bunny was not at Evo.
I could have sworn he was there.
No.
Wasn't he there?
Mm-mm.
Or am I thinking Yellowtail?
You're probably thinking Yellowtail.
Yeah, I'm confusing the two once again.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough, but yeah, no. Unfortunately, yeah, Bunny has a child and hasn't really been able to come out ever since.
Well, that's hovering the cast, so we're probably gonna see that all day today.
Usually, from my experience watching, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys watch more than me. When Zeph picks a character, he likes this character until like someone makes him change, right? If he's winning, he's having a good time playing the character, he usually won't change until you force him to.
Yeah, I think so.
The desire for power.
Stand back. No
one's done that considering he hasn't lost.
Pacing's way faster than I thought it would be just starting out.
Most just kind of sprinted at each other and started pressing down.
Counter hit 2-2-B even. Not even like a whip punch. Just did it, okay.
Nice spray badge. So you want to go for an okay. You want to do nothing, and we're not on duck 6-6B, so we need a mix for no reason. It's kind of hard.
Yeah.
I forget that 6-6B jails. B8 doesn't.
Just swinging for the fences, I guess. I gotta do something. He has no meter to get a reverse ring out on this position. Knockdown here. 2-B. Another knockdown.
Excellent dog.
What is going on?
Would have liked to see Wars and Beers and just hit the frames.
He goes for the Oki this time. I mean, I guess he has to, considering he doesn't have enough meter to get meaningful damage here.
Yeah. Speaking of meter, he's gonna like, give up some of the Oki for meter build, and yeah, he takes it right.
Efficient use of combos to not lose a meter there, trying to spend on 6k Ravage again.
Yep.
Nice whip punch.
And just like that, it's almost out of meter. It's so annoying. Like I'm like, okay, you land like a bunch of meter and like also
cutting out a little bit. good throw with punish with Rising Wave Brave Edge. He's gonna get no, it's blocked. That is not -20, it's -16.
Test, hello. Am I better? Am I coming out still?
You're back and you are good.
Back to that. I missed what happened around, but like I like looked away for like basically like a second and Yoshi had already won, so
yeah.
I'm sure he landed something like kind of juicy.
He's in a pretty good position and Zeph just sits here and holds.
That
his
is so
meters.
scary, yeah, because like if he whiff anything, Yoshi will kill.
Yeah, he's gonna ring him out 100%.
Or just like even getting counter hit by 4A.
This is a good spot to pull first.
Yeah. Yep, there it is. Full charge right back. Excellent whip punish. Oh, it doesn't quite combo.
Oh, catches his timing with the Dragonfly, eh? A little weird things. Oki. Full catch GK, another knockdown. He has another knockdown to work with. That's just holding his meter. He could have seen it there.
Goes for the force block plus frames. I like it. This 2K is way too big. Oh, fun up.
Does she just block me out?
Poor to be slow. He has so much meter.
Yeah. Just awkward jumping moves here. I don't think that's really going to be an ideal thing. Caught Zeph whiff ducking. That's not going to work.
We're in a soul charge. Yeah, that is like a punish if you do it fast enough, right? So it's like, oh my god.
That's not -16.
It's -12, my friend.
Yikes. Oh, the soul charge is even more threatening here. Zeph has plus frames to work with.
Oh my god, I think he thought
it's gonna work.
I think he thought he ducked the second hit, but sometimes happens. Oh,
probably. Yeah. Oh my god!
What? That hit him? Okay. Gotta be careful here because the 6B is a kill, and oh my god! What? No, he's not dead. He is, okay, that is so hard to deal with. Yeah, that was cool. That was well played.
Wow. Okay. No character swap. Gonna swap stage. Not wanting such a big stage. I guess maybe he wants a wall to work with or something, or a closer starting range. But this is about as bad as it gets. I don't want to get wall combo. If I roll this stage against Yoshimitsu, I cannot wait to just re-roll again. So
yeah, for me, I actually liked wall stages more because at least for me, it's like it feels easier to play around this wall game than it is his like ring out game.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. Because it's like what, 6-6K, AA, things like that, rather than like entire moveless, like ring out, side, forward, back.
I guess it depends on how much space you have to work with, you know?
Yeah.
No full frame punish from Zeph here. A little awkward. Oh, this is not a good position for Zeph. To be in. I'm sure he can manage his frames. No, he's dead.
And yeah, that is dead. Or if that is a lot more health too, because you can get 3 VP on the wall.
Yep. Or even a wall flat.
Depending on how close you are.
So she's up around in the game. Nice duck.
He's playing really well so far.
Doesn't care about the +4. 2TP counter hits Zeph. Nice.
That's the second time that happened.
Yeah.
Except after whiffing the 3D, almost gets wall spotted for it. Okay. Patience. Yoshi bar.
You have meter to work with here, but he has a life lead. He's trying to get something stuck.
A lot of stepping.
Yeah.
A lot. Yeah, there we go. He has to contain, and
he's dead.
yeah. Goodbye. Class to win 3 straight.
Better soul charge.
2 bars. Yeah.
Please. Okay. Oh no. Blessed Oki here, force block. You have to deal with that.
Gotta be really careful, BB. You don't want to get a bunch of free bar. Especially when it's left on the side. Wow, weird combo. Single A on air. Yeah, speaking of free bar, Yoshi 6 gets free bar. This is where I would like to see her run up soul charge. Like Liquidator BB.
Oh, you missed the War Raising a Brave Edge there. That sucks. It would have got a back hit and then 3VP combo and everything. Unfortunate. He has a life lead to work with. This is perfect place to soul charge.
This is scary. Oh my god. It's so scary to soul charge with your back.
You can't even deal with anything right here.
Oh my god. Critical hit?
It was a missable.
Yeah, I think it was a soul charge, but he was back turn.
Yeah.
Because that's normally how you deal with Dragonfly. Okay, it's like basically the only counterplay is to react to Soul Charge. He doesn't stand.
Those Bob Ross inputs.
Yeah,
Shit.
but yeah, I was gonna say that it's so freaking scary to Soul Charge with your back to the wall when Yoshi hits you with his Soul Charge, because his AA stops your Soul Charge and just like literally kills you on the spot. Soul Charge. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is winners finals, right? So it is first to 3. So
He's up 2 games here. Nice jump. No punish from Yoshi though. Yoshi's playing kind of like a weird. I mean, I guess it's weird because of the range of Yoshimitsu, but he's doing like a good mid-range with Cassandra. I guess he has better buttons. That was a fucking sick combo.
as the Yoshimitsu wall combo did this like 3 times in my do.
Being solid, trying to look for some sort of whip punish or something. Or
Yeah, it's gonna do so much damage because it's Divine Force. Not quite the kill though, but we're gonna get.
Jeff looking for his timing, he's not able to get it. Nice punish. That's awkward to say, right? Zeph not catching somebody's timing.
Right.
You know?
How many times has that ever happened?
Oh! Nice lead the wall. Caught him kind of backstep. What?
Wow, 2-3 there.
Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, you can mash there. +4. I think that's almost hard to step as hell, so.
Oh, 1A for Waters and K?
Yeah. It's like an IA at that point.
Not the same.
There's just us 2 bars to work with. He's gonna spend him right here because he has the wall positioning, trying to maintain Zeph. It's not gonna work out. Zeph's gonna get the Divine Force, and the position is reversed. And his Soul Charge is just running out.
They didn't. In fact, he got his ass beat for Soul Charging.
Yeah. I mean, it's all you can do at this point, right? So, not.
Do not get. Wait.
Overall ready?
A lot more patience from Zeph this time around.
Welcome to the stage of history.
So where are we going? Oh, home
Going
turf?
to the home turf.
Why they gave the stage 2 versions? I don't know.
I have a headache. I need to get some medicine. I'll call it.
No, all good. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate it.
Take off. You guys have a cool rest of your night. Good luck with all the competitors. Take it easy.
Take it easy. I think if I had to say advantages, this is probably one of the scary maps to be on versus Yoshimitsu because he has like 9 million ways to convert into a reverse ring out, into a wall splat, low wall ring out, just like a lot, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of room. I mean, the stage has a lot of like lengthwise movement, but I mean, they're both up close characters. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like you get hit like 45 degrees anywhere with the wall behind Yoshi is bad.
Yeah, especially in a corner like that, there's like 4 ways you can get rung out.
Yeah, Cassandra's in comparison, it's just kind of linear.
Yeah.
That has throw to work with, more OP to work with. Not really very meaningful punishes coming out of Zeph here. That was really good with punish though.
A punish on that 2-2B. Goes for the throw. Ooh, nice tech crouch.
Oh, he's gonna go right under 4A Bravage. He was looking for like a counter hit there.
Whiffs the first of the string, but Yoshi walks in the second and continues it. Block 3B. Sidestep doesn't block the low jumps. So, okay.
Alright, whatever.
Yeah. To be fair, Yoshi 6 been doing that like all night, so
Yeah.
it's karma. Okay, good
Oh,
sidestep.
the step on hit. Very good. Oh my gosh. Zeph has 2 bars. If Yoshi gets any counter hit right here with BBB, 2-2A, with punish, it could be all over in a moment.
Or
but it's not gonna matter.
Zeph will just get the side throw.
Yeah. There's a side throw that does a lot of damage because the other one builds half of a bar. Oh, no cap.
Jump to avoid the full crouch 3K mix up. On block is great. Soul charge, keep pressure. Zeph does have to be careful. Oh no.
That was almost very tragic.
Oh, falls out of the combo, gets a back throw.
Back throw.
Let's say would have got Divine Force, but already in soul charge. Beyblade lands. Oki 3B. Oki.
Yoshi ducked immediately on wake up there.
Overall ready?
Sandra Oki is in soul charge. Is some shit.
Yeah,
and is not
it's
fun to deal with.
I mean, it's not that bad. We're looking at 2 characters here who knock you down in soul charge. If I get knocked down by Yoshi in soul charge, like,
fair.
I'm freaking out, man. I'm calling an ambulance.
I just got a notification that someone subscribed to my YouTube channel, and I think their profile picture is a Hitler mustache. That's funny. Anyway, okay, full crouch 3K.
One more is fast pace here.
Yeah, they're going
It's
at
not
it.
as slow as it was.
Yeah, it's
Nice
good.
block punish. So just keeping his turn here.
Yeah, Zeph is just
It's
matching.
only his turn.
Yeah, matching the aggression 1 for 1, if not doing more, because Zeph definitely won that button war easily.
Yeah. This character is just +2 permanently if you let her be that way.
Pretty much. FLAA. Don't go to the booty bump.
And Sue, he goes for the 2A, but it contains Zeph. Nothing really meaningfully started here. That cut his sidestep.
Yeah, Yoshi 6 keeps trying to step and is just dying for it. None of it's working.
Yeah. He hasn't gotten anything started these past 2 rounds. Really unfortunate. He has 2 bars to work with. Maybe he can start something right now. I would really hope that he starts something at some point. This is good. Spend half the bar, get the damage. He could have got the soul attack set up, which is really scary, but that's fine too.
Tries to step, gets thrown.
Oh,
oh, wait.
Oh, that's,
Yeah, still okay.
Okay, I mean this is good. He's a bar and a half, right?
Yeah.
He didn't spend the soul card, so it ended up being worth it not to spend it.
Yeah, really lucky. He's still got 2 more to go though.
All right, from Zeph. Zeph has no soul charge to counteract whatever he's gonna do. Now he does. The back throw. What the?
Okay. Full block. Decent punish. Yeah. Trying to catch the back step.
The A cancels. Trying to freak him out. Okay, 3A. Full crouch 3K.
The clash.
The single B. The clash. This is the awkward stuff from Yoshi 6 trying to get him.
Oh my.
But he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Nope.
Counter hit 3B.
No, yeah. I was gonna say it's not the Divine Force version, but that still doesn't.
Dude, counter hit guts. He's
Yeah.
just annihilated. Yeah. That shit does not scale on her 3B.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. That last game, they came out swinging the gates, and Zeph and me was like, "Oh, this is what we're playing. All right, cool, let's go for it." And then like that last kind of like 20 seconds was just like a bunch of awkward timing, and Zeph was like, "You want to play a timing game? I got you, fam."
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Raw 3B, get fucked.
Like, you want to be awkward, bro? I'll show you awkward. I've been doing awkward for 10 years. All right, I'm pretty sure I'm up next. Do you have anyone coming in?
I think Nimo is still at work, so I'm just big chilling. But that's not a problem. I don't mind. We'll make it work. I got chat to yell at me, or maybe I'll just yell at chat. Who knows? But yeah, we'll be good. But yeah, so Zeph and I will advance to grand finals. Yoshi is gonna go down to losers finals. But before we get into that, we gotta get to loser semi.
I'm gonna see if I can pull someone really fast. I'll be right back. It's probably gonna be a no, but I'm just gonna check.
That's fine. While we do that, there is the Matcherino. that we still have going. Again, all the codes have been used. Thank you, chat, so much for taking care of that for us. You can still use these follow Twitter, YouTube, Twitch quests on the side that add small little amounts here and there. There's also, I keep forgetting to mention, a couple of marketplace items where you can buy one of these two doujinshis, or actually no, these are mangas, because these are original, which add a small amount to the prize pool as well. So if you're interested in those, you can buy them. Or again, you can always click this orange contribute button and add your own custom amount to the prize pool. Again, big shouts out to Social Justice Warlord for $70, Charles Plain for $10, and then Palm Trees for the $5. I think the David Hoff with $150.
I have coded commentary.
You have stolen me.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Damn. Kidnapped.
Somehow we got him back.
All right, I got you. All right, I gotta go play. So.
All right. All right. So let me get this Twitter thing. We'll give him the @. But welcome, Taro. How are you? Oh, that was the wrong one.
Good.
That got totally messed up. I'm fucking everything up. Why would...
It's not a stream if it isn't scuffed to shit.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah. Welcome to streaming.
There we go.
How are you?
Fucking blow up. Yep. Anyway, I am doing pretty good, and we got wild ass bracket. So let me. What am I gonna call them up? Tooth and send it. Go to West Coast 1. All right. So yeah, we're already down to our losers semifinal, where we're gonna go watch Toothpaste and Incendiate to duke it out for the second time.
Oh. Let's go.
Yeah, Toothpaste was the one who actually put Incendiate into losers. They beat their Ivy, and so I think Incendiate is ready for a good run back to try and take this spot back.
I'll just just pull out the random master alt and be like, yeah. Yeah.
We haven't seen the Gary for a while.
I so very do miss this Gary. It's so disrespectful. That man will jump 1BU.
Right.
Like, literally walk up in your face and be like, you know what? I might just jump and then grab. It's really... It's very thrilling.
Nope. Seems like JJJ was gonna take it. Once they kind of choose that character, they're pretty set on it. Might also be a little bit of a grudge where they wanna bring him as like, no, I can do this with Ivy.
It might be, but you know, they've actually been playing Ivy a lot more, as far as I know, because I know they won Evo with Ivy.
They definitely did in a very spectacular fashion. That's for sure.
It was so fucking good.
Yeah. Watching that shit, I was just like, well, damn, that was dirty.
I know, he was just having a great time. He wasn't even like he wasn't even doing it to be like mean. He was just like, you know what, fuck it. It was a fuck it situation.
Yeah,
and I loved every second of it.
I mean, sometimes those work. Sometimes you never know like what it is in bracket that's gonna help you out. Sometimes it's just the pick you're feeling, and that's just how it goes.
Listen, if you think it's going to work, there's always a chance it will. Like 214A, my sword, that shit will sometimes only, but every time it does, it's so fucking good.
Yeah. All right, and Toothpaste is still fucking cursed and can never get away from the stage.
Oh god, Yoshi's Island.
Well, Yoshi's Island is the entire map selection without walls.
Okay, sorry. Everything but forest stage is Yoshi Island. Reiteration.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay, well, Toothpaste is starting this round out strong, but here we go with the CS out of pressure. Twice.
And...
yeah, let's get into it. That is 100 and...
Welcome to hell, my friends.
Hey, guys.
Again.
We having a great time?
Oh, okay.
No. Yeah, okay. See. Fucking see what I mean? Fuck it.
It's like Jordan says, unfunds your character. Alright.
It's like, we have fun here.
Oh, use the auto jab, that's real? Oh no, the hot wall stopped it.
Far away.
Yeah.
A nice throw. Goes in for the BB pressures.
Yeah, being careful to avoid that full crouch 3B. Doesn't want to deal with it.
Neutral.
I mean...
Bring it to the Ivy, yeah. Okay, good grab. Ends the round.
Yeah, I mean, Jordan, very low on health. Jordan really, Insidious didn't really want to take a lot of risks, so they're just like, you know, this is gonna win me the round. I'm patient, maybe, but Toothpaste's also kind of patient when they need to be. Ooh, good dog.
Very good players, like.
Yes.
They know when and when not to do things. Ooh, these books are amazing.
Couldn't confirm that
counter
counter.
out. Nice 6 KB cancel. Ooh, does not get punished for that. Nice 2A. That's what 2K does to do it. You're just dancing around each other. This is so fun. Like, oh shit.
Ooh, the C. Nice. Confirm with punish. Yeah. Toothpaste
I believe so. 3A.
Yeah.
Recovery frames.
Right, yeah. I was just gonna say is like, I mean, Twong's such a good character to play at that mid range against Ivy because it just makes Ivy's like a living hell because she has a good like zoning tools, but especially against Twong in that mid range, like you can whip punish and challenge a lot of those moves. So it's really weird.
No, specifically where, like, you know where you can like, get between Ivy 6A?
Yeah.
That specific distance is where Huang will fuck her up.
Exactly.
Because he can do literally anything, because he has such long range anyway. Okay, just... just gonna keep doing it.
If it works...
Alright, nice 2A to interrupt the pressure.
Okay.
He knew. Makes the grab. Ooh, nice stab.
And Cindy tried to go for it again, and Toothpaste is like, no, I'm tired of your filthy paws all over me. Okay,
He was
yeah.
sick of this shit. He's like, yeah, fuck you. I'm gonna jump.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Does he stick with Ivy? No, he switches to Zhanghua.
Yeah, no, I would figure that the genre would make them more sense. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think
Toothpaste was really taking advantage of that space, like we had mentioned.
Yeah, I think Toothpaste should just put some really good thought into their counterplay plan against. I mean, possibly just Insidious Ivy in general, and so far it's been working out. And I think the genre is probably good until Jordan can go back in the lab and like figure out a couple things, and just to have some answers back. This will probably work out better.
Oh yeah, I think it's only because Huang has like 50 billion options for almost every situation.
Right. Oh, jeez, big fat lethal hit.
Ooh.
Bicycle kicks.
He goes the distance. Ooh, nice.
Yo, clash.
I don't even know what clash there. I couldn't tell. Nice 1A.
It was like Huang 1A to like 3A or some shit.
I think I don't even know. Nice way to catch up the oak. Is for 3A into pressure. Does not punish that. Alright, they're just right around the rosy. Let's go.
No, stepping's pretty sick. Oh,
my
that was
God.
almost a little bit too slow of a move. Yeah, Toothpaste.
With a 6B, but he stacks it. Ooh. A good damage.
Oh, tries to run in, gets immediately counted. Ooh, good block on the low, still alive. Let's get
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure what he thought Insidious was gonna do.
You know what I think? That might have been a soul charge.
Possibly.
Maybe the stepping messed with the input.
Yeah, very unhappy little accident.
Pressure again, gets a GI out of it. I am crying. Oh my god.
Breaks the throw on Oki.
Grab right.
Stepping. Insidious starting to use a little bit more AA into 2-2B.
Ayo. You can't?
Oh, but didn't kill. Oh, she's not in guts. That's okay, but guess wrong
Yeah,
on
she was
Oki.
in guts, it would have died, but 50-50.
Yep. Oh, heck crouch underneath that high.
But there's 3K is a ridiculous move. Ooh, nice jump. That's a soul charge again by pressure. Ooh, nice knockdown, goes into pressure again. Not gonna full combo after that.
Oh, Jesus, guess right next. Bro, imagine guessing right. Couldn't be me.
God, both of these characters are just 50-50 machines, and it's like, I don't even know what the fuck is going on.
Ooh. Nice 3B with punish on that move. Oh, tries to use the stance to evade. Tries to get the auto G to go off, but it doesn't.
Okay, well, he will be alive, but like, this is gonna be a kind of a nasty situation after this. Anyway, you can't stop her, yada yada. Get this correctly. Ooh, knockdown.
We -9, going all in now. Not quite dead. Oh, okay. 6 scale, no
He mashes, but he gets caught out.
Yeah, yeah, Huang has a lot of comeback potential right at the edges around there when they can go sort of -9. But yeah, Incendiate, really good spacing, not falling in or getting hit by a lot of these. Found their spot and took it.
Yeah, and Toothpaste, I think, just needs to realize that his Incendiate's like play style is very different, because I still kind of see his thought process against an Envy kind of still showing through. I think the Sun change to X, he's still just kind of getting used to it. So I think he'll do better in this particular game.
Let's ring
if
out.
he doesn't get right out.
Yeah, let's ring out. Yeah.
Delicious.
Incendiate
Not
playing.
good to punish that.
Okay, playing fairly aggressive, just runs up, presses buttons. Now backing off just a little bit. Alright, Huang takes a aura.
Nice to step, it gets called out with an AA. Ooh, nice grab break.
Alright, Soul Charge from Huang. Keeps some of those frames back. Runs up, button. Oh, immediately challenges back.
Oh shit.
Oh, good
nice
block.
block on the 3A. Oh my god. Right, goes for the 1-2 hold. And kills him with a 2A.
Yeah.
See what I mean? Like, I think this is a much better example of what a Huang should do against an X.
Yeah.
Trying to keep her from doing anything, which he is able to do because he has so many strings and like interrupts.
Yeah, it's just a very tricky game with the talisman counting and gameplay. Is just sort of what it comes down to. Is that you can't get too hard. Oh, that's dead.
Speaking of which, yeah.
I was saying things, but they don't fucking matter. But yeah, it's still the back and forth again. But it's just Huang's sort of problem is just using those talismans to keep their mix going versus Xianghua just gets to do it because Xianghua.
You know, Xianghua.
Yeah. Okay. Soul Charge now get to do a bunch. That's a grip of damage for 2 hits. Takes the Iron Will. Gonna get a
shit.
Fat lethal hit on basically like most of his normals.
Alright. Oh hell yeah. Just has to go for distance.
Okay, me run up Soul Charge. Ooh, tries to whip punish that.
Fortunately, that has really quick recovery frames, honestly. It's a bit crazy. Punishes that spectacularly. Just going for pressure. Nice 2A.
Ooh. Almost. Was that a bait for the whiff punish?
I think so. Also, that back throw was disrespectful.
Oh, we out
That was
here.
not necessary.
Okay, Incendiate doesn't fall for the auto GI. Very good.
Back to footsies. Ooh, gets interrupted with a 3K. Or AK, pardon me.
Good
Nice
block on the mix. No punish, unfortunately, but that's fine.
He has -14, so it can be a bit difficult.
Yeah.
Goes for a 2A to interrupt.
Incendiate immediately going back. Oh, takes Iron Will just at the very end. Smart.
That was a gross duck. Nice call out. Here goes with the low option. Oh, he's... Oh, he didn't kill.
That's so interesting. He could have. He still has the Iron Will. He could. Oh wait, no, he does. He was out. He got hit out of the Iron Will, and yeah, he ducks anyway. Oh, it was really close. That was unfortunate, but that was really well played. That was pretty sick though.
Jeez, the footsies in that was
insane.
Just pressing 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 8, 8, 8. It was glorious.
Yeah, no, I mean, footsies, especially in like 3D fighters, it's some shit. Because there's so many things and so many different ranges to pay attention to, and Yeah. So the fact, like, they were, I mean, those first couple rounds, they were just stepping, like mashing 8 and 2, like non-stop, and getting so many whiffs. Oh, oops, I reported that wrong. My bad. Let me reset.
You fool! How could you?
I'm trying. Now I'm trying to talk in TO at the same time. That means everything's about to get fucked up.
Oh shit! My bad. I'm victim blaming.
Right. Yeah. There. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Anyway, as penance, you shall receive the beanstalk again.
Oh man. Man, I thought I was safe.
No, you're never safe. You think I am.
My life was
this
great.
Is a safe space.
I hate it here. Anyway, so Incendiate will advance. Toothache is going to take fourth place, and we're going to see now who's going to advance and who's going to sit in third between Yoshimitsu 6 and Incendiate.
Ooh.
Did I call him? Okay, I did call him.
For some reason, I feel like we don't see Yoshimitsu fight Incendiate a lot. At least not that I remember.
Sorry, I got a gnat in another Discord.
You do your thing.
No, okay, no, we're good now. We're good now. Sorry, what was it you were saying?
I feel like I haven't seen Yoshi 6 fight Incendiate a lot, like at this point, at least not as far as I can remember.
I mean, it's so hard for me to remember when all the matches are just an absolute blur. But I mean, they're both very consistent members of WNF.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Yoshimitsu 6 for a long time, Incendiate for a decent time now, but more recently. So I mean, they've definitely fought and they've definitely encountered each other. So it's just, yeah, I don't really. I mean, it's one of those things. I don't really know the score. I don't really know between them. All I know is that Yoshi 6 has been on some shit tonight.
Oh, has he? Oh, this is gonna be great. Because when he's on his shit, he's on his fucking shit.
There's
like,
the glue is extra smelly and sticky tonight.
Oh, we've gone from Elmer's to Gorilla. Let's go.
We're like, the Gorilla is mixed with like cement or some shit.
Cement.
Like we're just going straight.
Yo, we're paving roads with this shit.
Like we're cementing. We are like welding shit together.
Yeah, welding with cement, but yeah.
It's Yoshi, bro.
You'll do it.
Nothing makes sense. And the glue got so weird. We're going to the nightmare pick.
I am so shocked. I actually needed to physically like recoil for a second. Yo. Oh god, the Ivy Nightmare matchup is
not a fun one, right? Okay. There we go.
Call me out if I'm wrong, but the yeah.
Unfunds your character.
This armor, fuck you. It's so awful for a Nightmare sometimes.
Oh, there we go. 6-6B, Terror Charge. Goes to the 6-6 kill Ogi, but who's coming in here? Who's here?
And Nimo.
Blub, motherfuckers.
Oh, bro, more unfunning. No fun allowed. Do it again, do it again. Oh, you did.
Look at this animation. That he ducked for so long and he's still lived.
Yeah.
Oh, nice duck. He's not gonna finish.
Do it again.
Just does it again. Oh, nice punish.
Yo. Chill,
this
bro.
Was supposed to be soul attack. That was 100%. Well,
I mean.
Anyway.
Honestly, yeah. I'm not gonna try and guess that one. I'm just gonna let that happen.
Yeah, this is a vibe. We're vibing now.
We're drilling. We're ducking those. Imagine getting thrown by Ivy and then trying to. Oh my.
Yo,
and then he.
That is the same special. The same special.
Yeah, bye-bye. Get shot with the bow and arrow.
Yeah, this man took his glue and just handed him a glass of water. Like, recover from that, please. This is not healthy.
Alright, Fish is here to yell.
Yep. So this is losers finals.
Yup.
Grands? Alright.
Still want me around or need me to run?
You can stay or you can go.
You could, yeah.
I'll stay.
Hell yeah,
I'm
you're
having fun.
Alright.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, go for the 1 full screen. Oh, Nitro Rising B to counter hit him. Does not check that is gonna be such big damage. See, this is disrespectful.
CS? No, CS is... You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So if you're just doing 70 CSs and, at least like 9 land...
3 of them will hit, yeah.
Yeah, you're in a
Not
great
even 9.
spot. Oh my god, 2-2-A, the GOAT.
Oh my god. He said, watch this animation. Oh, nice 2-2-8 plus B with punish. Tries to go for CS again. Man! Alright, cancels the surface embrace, grabs that over 2A. Ooh, nice for crouch 3D. Decides to go for a mix-up.
You get a free terror charge for your troubles.
Yeah, look at that meter gain.
I love the way
mashing on block. Yeah.
Yo, it's I-16. Screw it, dude. Like, I'll do it. You're only minus if you're a bitch, right? That's the good old saying.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
anyway. Yeah. Crouch 1B. An amazing move on Ivy. Take a look at this. Alright. Yeah, Yoshi 6 kind of has an uphill battle here, and I'm just kind of shocked he actually stuck with the Nightmare pick. This is the 2A. Ooh, nice step. For some reason, hitboxes.
Right, but the roll-in was really good character knowledge, especially to avoid that mix-up, so I did really like that.
Oh, that was amazing. Oh, nice 2-2K into the 2A plus G. Yeah, Incendia is just mixing Yoshi left and right.
Wait, Yoshi 6 on Nightmare?
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love the tech crouch right here. Now it's a little bit of a mix-up situation, but Incendia mashes out.
Yeah. And Ivy has an easier time mashing out of Nightmare stuff just because, like, a lot of her stuff naturally has, like, stepping. Her 2-2-A is ridiculous against Nightmare.
Right, that is true as well. And a panic 6-6-A hold is going to get you out of a lot, too, so...
Oh, or, just CS.
Yeah, or just CS.
Yeah. Soul charge. Goes for the 4-4K. I appreciate that. It got him out of so much damage.
I like this commitment into like raw stance, but Incendiate having none of it.
Yeah, Incendiate's just like, we're not having fun now. This is my game.
All right,
this is Incendiate 6.
Incendiate 6, yeah. Don't want to know about what happened to the other 5, and that's a reverse ring out, I believe.
No, not in this season.
Oh no! Just decide to roll forward and just pays dearly for it.
Yeah, now he's a prisoner. Whatever.
For deceiving me.
So many thorns. It's weird. Who is this
spiky.
random British woman?
Spiky.
Oh, that's
spiky,
right.
Spiky.
That's right. That's the lore. She's mad at him. I forgot.
Yeah, she's British. Look at her.
she's just mad at everything.
Yeah, she screams "Long live the Queen" every morning.
Ever since Brexit, am I right? Just like, bro, why?
Ivy's so mad she's gonna write a book about a whole bunch of fake tweets.
Yeah.
Yo.
Oh, sorry, that shit's just so funny to me.
Okay.
All right, okay, see that.
All right, so we're back to Yoshi 6.
Oh my fuck, God, give me a minute. That caught me off guard. We're good. I'm ready for glue. Put the glue in my food. I don't care.
We do have an idea for Yoshi 6 to get like a bottle of Elmer's glue, clear it out, put like vanilla pudding in it, and then like in bracket just squeeze that shit into his mouth.
Oh, that would be so funny.
And like a poor unsuspecting like new player or like someone who just found out there was like a major or something and just Yoshi just goes to town.
Oh. Like right in front of them on camera. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Did you see that duck?
Oh, that could be it.
Anyway, welcome to Yoshi's Island 4.
I feel like every stage with like a ledge or a ring out possibility is Yoshi's Island.
This is the 4th one. There are 7 others.
Yeah. Oh, you're telling me there's no wall? Alright, that's Yoshi.
Yeah,
Yoshi's Peninsula. Yeah.
Yoshi's country.
Yeah. Archipelago.
Alright.
Oh, how you gonna say that? How you gonna say that when Sophie and Cass are in this game? Man.
Oh, you're right.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So fun fact, Ivy and Servi also have the same kick that like kind of like put your whole body on top of them. So it kind of alludes to them being related. That is a lore thing that I was like, oh, that's cool.
They also have the same teacher.
Yes. So it's cool.
Yo, but he's not British. What is the real lore?
Dude the pirate, dude commits crimes, Ivy was born.
Oh my god.
Like deadass? Oh my gosh, the 1K was actually nuts into the DD.
What was the point, Yoshi? You were right. When he's on Yoshi the Glue, immaculate, sticky, biscuits.
Oh my goodness, just the amount of like, disrespect Incendiate's doing back.
No. They're just having so much fun. Just a couple of lads. Oh, nice 6K.
Oh my
nice
gosh.
2K.
Oh, that's huge.
Does not check yet.
Oh, actually, it's actually not. Yeah, that's actually not a lot of damage. Oh, we slide in those DMs, but Yoshi 6 now wants none of it.
Ooh, flats.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be huge.
Yeah,
one
more
bad
mix.
mix-up situation. It's actually, you can actually step that last part. You actually have to step like towards her left.
Yep. Yeah.
Ooh, nice 3K.
Thing is, Incendiate's able to go in like that because there was no meter. He's able to throw out a lot of things. Just like knowing that he's not gonna get punished by CE. So.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, Incendiate's spacing in this game is crazy.
We were just like empty duck grab. Why not?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh nice.
Gotta be careful when Yoshi got the meter. Get a whiff punish.
He's like, what you doing mashing 1A from full screen? Doing Ivy things.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice step. What's up with the 1A? He's rolling. He stays rolling.
Oh my god, beautiful,
Nice
just fuzzy right there, yeah.
Gets punished for being -12. Ooh, nice 2-2A to call him out.
The CS. Oh no, just a mid mix up right there for into the soul charge for more pressure.
God. Okay, Yoshi, just do it. Like, just do it. Do things.
Just take a shot. Oh!
Be not afraid. Well, he gets
and that loser's vital.
For better or worse, this sword is
He would have had a much easier time if he stuck with the Yoshi, like just picked Yoshi the first time, because I think it's been a long time. Everyone knows how to deal with that Nightmare, like especially Incendiate.
Yeah, no, I think it's just so daunting.
Guess on.
Yeah, it's so daunting to play against a really good Ivy who knows how to zone, play aggressive. It's just like you have to constantly get in and out and in and out, and it's just like with a character, and I guess the character pick with Nightmare was pretty. I like it because Nightmare is able to get in on those certain situations as well. It could outrange in certain situations. With drill and whatnot, and even AGA if the Ivy wants to get aggressive. So it's just like it's just way too daunting, and yeah, just Yoshi pick, Nightmare pick,
and character knowledge.
Yeah,
because not Yoshi 6, it's in his name. Yoshi 6. It's not called Nightmare 6. He will obviously know Yoshi better, and I feel like it was more just a comfortability thing, or comfort, whatever the word. English. But also, I think, in my mind, Ivy versus Nightmare is just immediately easier for that Ivy because CS will just kill armor.
Yes, it will. There is certain situations that you could do out of that. I mean, like, there is a lethal hit that Nightmare could kind of commit to with the wall rising. It's just like the uppercut. It's like boom, and then he's just
the
okay.
little punch thing.
Yeah,
he Shoryukens with his giant little weird meat hand thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what to call it.
It's actually a dragon, surprisingly.
Is it actually?
Yeah, the lore is like it's the arm of a dragon.
Yo.
That's what they were going for, yeah.
Fucking Elden Ring? What the fuck?
Yeah, like the Soul Edge, you pick it up and now you have a dragon arm, like just chilling, like, bro.
Did it just fall off? Like when he became Big Siegfried again, to just like plop?
Yeah, it's just like, oh yeah, here's an arm. By the way, you're swinging like this 80-pound sword like it's nothing. Like
Oh my god.
Like, that's heavier than a Buster Sword, I bet. I mean, like...
Probably.
I mean, most of it is, like, flesh, but still, like...
Do you think it's like a glove, and he just, like, takes it on and off, and he goes to bed, he's just like, time to take off my good old arm.
Oh, yeah, that would be...
All reliable.
Imagine if you couldn't. It's just like, now I have this big-ass arm I have to sleep with, like...
No, he sleeps standing up.
Oh my, no, not like this.
He just rests on the sword. Anyway, there's a game.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So this is Zeph's Cassandra.
Yes.
I'm a fan. It's really aggressive. The frames that Cassandra has is amazing and could deal with ID pressure pretty well. Like, has an I-10 AA for some reason in season 2, and already just like that a command grab.
Oh my. All right. Okay, so it punishes the 6-6A because it does not get the extra pushback from tip range. Nice 3-G. Calls him out with a 6-6A again. Okay. I'm not gonna question that one.
Yeah, that one was just, oh my goodness, just the confidence in that counter hit right there.
6B is a crazy move on Ivy, unironically. I am a 6B hold believer, and CS under pressure, let's go.
Yep.
Also, look at the meter gain you get from CS.
Yeah.
That is the craziest part of CS for me.
Imagine churning the butter twice, and then just getting half a bar almost. It's just like, bro.
Oh my god, churning the butter?
That's how you do it, right? You start on 3 and you end on 1, I think. As long as you churn the butter, you're good, right? That's what I've been told.
I never heard it referred to churn the... Yo.
Like, well, how else are you supposed to refer it to?
I don't know. I don't even know, man.
Like, offline, you could tell someone's CSing if you hear...
Yeah.
Just like the 1800s where they're churning the butter, you know? Like.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, great whip punish right there. Just kind of just waiting and just kind of location game.
Oh, it gets caught with a 2-way before A+B, which only works on Hori mids.
Yeah, just trying to get in with that. Oh, just getting hit out of that. Oh, I'm angry. No, was it? I'll show you.
The price of justice. Okay.
Alright, now has a Divine Force able to block. Yep. Oh no,
damage,
and another one.
D6B. That fucking move is so crazy. Because that tip range is a true combo. Mm-hmm. Or natural combo, whatever it's called. Both are correct. This is the 4v8 to get the extra meter, but does not catch out Death.
Oh my gosh, the commitment with that RE! Oh, get him on the ground!
Oh, this meter gain is gonna put him so far ahead.
Yeah, no, this is Zeph's game right now. Oh!
What? My brain hurts. Yo, he went through the sword. Ooh, nice job.
You know it's +4 on block? That's like one of the break attacks that A+Bs that are just like way more others are +2, so but like +4 is so good. And it combos for no reason.
Wait, you mean like her A+B like Sandra's?
Yeah, A+B, it bounces up. Hit.
Oh yeah, Sophie's is +8.
Oh wait, I didn't know that. What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now I know why
nice
I get hit every time I mash at that.
Yeah,
oh no, another
mash.
Ooh,
nice CS. He said watch this animation with that soul attack. You see that?
Yeah.
Oh, nice call out. It calls up with the 2K. The range on Horizon B is crazy. What's your damage?
Great step, yeah.
Ooh, does not punish her with GI. Dead.
Oh, actually, the angle? Oh, no. I'm stupid.
No, it's because you can actually microstep after that, and it gives you a little bit extra distance.
Really? I did not know that.
Oh, yeah. What? I have questions, Sakubo. Anyway. Ooh, nice 3v.
You hit him with the booty?
AA, I-10, because, you know, she's pretty. Festus or whatever. Ooh, could've killed, but goes for the 2A.
And the soul charge, knowing that, super plus, so... Off
Do
of
not
BK.
check there. Ooh, okay.
Oh my gosh, look at the damage. The jump actually saves Zeph out of a full combo, and then the,
GI into AK.
Yeah, AK is bust.
He tries to call him out with that little stab again, but it's called out with an 1A. Ooh.
Yeah, Divine Force right there, and a force block situation.
Alright, goes for the soul charge.
feel like a
Which
Beyblade
does
is coming.
put them at distance. Oh, it's Cassandra's Soul Charge. 3, 2, 1. I lied.
Oh!
It's a raw writing K.
The callouts of these players are insane. Oh my gosh! And what was?
Oh, there was a Beyblade, but like a little late. Oh, 6BB. That's gonna be a disgusting situation for Incendiate.
Right.
The
Still has
1A.
Divine Force, though. Any whiff punish from both players is gonna actually close out this game. So just gotta be real careful. Soul Charge comes out. Zeph still has meter. What are we gonna see?
Okay, that's actually very
Oh, is
minus.
that a
You
block
actually
punish?
gonna get punished for that. Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, it's 4-4-8 hold. That's my point.
It is minus ever.
And you can like grab dinner, come back, and still punish.
Oh yeah, you can literally, you can run up and 6-6B as Sophie at any distance. It is crazy.
Battle 1. Fight.
This is 6A, holding over to 3B. Nice rising K. Yeah, run in and hold G. 6-6As are not. Ooh, well.
Yep.
Oh, the
Great
person
roll,
wakes up
and
and rolls
the counter-
instead.
Mash there. Oh.
Dead.
Oh!
Well, no, never mind.
That's fucked up.
Yo,
That's
what?
fucked up. That's actually
I don't
fucked up.
Backdoor didn't even work. I am so hurt.
Oh,
Kubo.
okay.
Kubo, please.
Oh my god.
I'm begging. We love you. Make more t-shirts.
This is the jank. Yeah, this is the jank I love about these games.
Oh, it's so wonderful. Oh, nice grab.
Recycles Divine Force. Didn't even really spend it anyway. +2. Oh,
Ooh, nice rising B. Uses the Divine Force for extra damage and OP. Ooh, nice 1B. What? It does.
Divine Force and block. Really good situation. And he whiff punish at this
Punish
point.
that.
Great.
He could have whiff punched with anything there. Shot.
Yeah. What's
Not tech there.
Ooh, just barely got it.
No. Zeph is eating so much guard damage on this round.
Yeah,
Okay, there we
go.
go.
Oh, it's a mash too. Is that countering it?
You know what? Whatever. Gets it done. Ooh, nice 6-6A. Yeah, he needs to just... What Zeph needs to do at the beginning of rounds is just to focus on running in and holding guard almost immediately. Because the 6-6As are putting him in a really bad situation. Ooh, nice fucking Angel Step A. Ooh, nice GI. Called him out. Rung out. Ooh.
Yeah, no, that was beautiful. And we're going in, already working on taking out game 2, already with the Divine Force.
You know what? Maybe don't take my advice. that worked better.
That's why we're on the commentator's desk and we're not up there, you know, playing for chicken nugget money.
Listen, chicken nugget money?
Yeah.
Yo! And he's dead.
Final battle. Fight.
It's actually minus that range. Alright, goes with the 6-6. BB, I believe I put it into Soul Charge. Ooh, nice. Calls him out with the step. That's for 1A, 2K.
Okay, this is
yeah, we're here now. You saw that too, right? Like,
yeah, I'm not the only one, right?
Yeah, that was.
It's done.
Yeah,
It's done a couple times, but it's been some stable. I think it's just like internet hookups on Amazon. Then I'm pretty sure.
Okay, that's right. That's right.
Welcome to the stage of history retold. Cassandra.
Right, switching to. I was happy for a second.
Oh, the Shanghua?
I was, no, I thought he was gonna pick 2B, and I was like, oh hell yeah.
Oh.
Let's get into it.
Do you play 2B,
No.
my good friend?
No, but I am friends with a few 2B players myself.
I see.
2B's lit.
Yeah?
2-butt.
2-butt.
2-butt. Alright, goes for the 4 for B.
That is like 90% of her character.
Nice. You know what? You're right, but you don't need to be so loud about it. Also not on that grab.
Oh yeah, we backstab out of everything. We out of here. Oh, great
nice
GI right
GI.
there. Great duck with the call out. Just trying to go over
Block
reverse.
that 2B. Okay, AA. Nice grab, or jumping B.
Battle 2. Fight.
One thing I really do like to see that Incendiate does at these stages that put them at larger distances is that when he's Xianghua, he uses that little spin, her B+K, to get a little bit of distance, because it is a free, almost immediate tech crouch. And I love that little detail he uses to put into his like gameplay for like characters with a high approaching tool.
Right. And it's just like Xianghua has a lot of tools to actually like beat out a lot of powerful like keep out and approach, like you said. It's just like, especially with stances, it's just like, how much do you know about my character before you actually know about mine? And that is kind of the general idea of Calibur, but Xianghua kind of like, to me,
exploits that. Yeah. I'd say you're right, and she almost does it just like that's the point.
Yeah.
Like that's the point of her.
Like even her character is like, just kidding, get fucked, like kind of that shit, you know?
Yeah. She's always been like that.
True.
Even when she was Leisha, but we don't talk about it.
I played a little bit of Leisha in 5.
Oh, she was...
You meet all sorts of people outside the palace as she stares at your dead body, you know, like...
This is like, okay, Tira, calm down. I get that you're like, you say you're her Xianghua's daughter, but I don't believe that.
Oh, that 3B was actually one of the biggest call-out. I believe this,
Oh, yeah, she killed.
Forehead.
She's an
Wait for it. Just kidding, ayo!
No, she said the line, end
James
stream.
Chen strat. That's a James Chen
End stream,
strat.
we did it. End stream. Hit the end button right now. We've reached SoulCalibur Incendiate 6.
I'm about to hit that ban button.
James Chen taught me that actual, like, big brain strat in Seattle. That was the only thing that I, like, copy off James Chen.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, it's the pressure. Oh, the GI is fat! It's not gonna actually do too much, but you are gonna get a, Divine Force, so pretty much any whip punish at this point.
Yeah. Or just anything.
Ooh, okay.
This has such high damage, and you see what I mean? Yeah. Do it. Do it.
You're not you when you're hungry. Grab a Snickers and just slide in those DMs.
You're not you when you're Greek.
Yeah.
Open up with a 4-4A. God, Shuffle 4-4A is such a nice while rising.
Right, and it's just like...
Again. Does not punish 3D because it pushed Cassie a little bit too far away. Goes for the mix-up. Goes for it again, and dead.
That's plus 12, yeah, that's gonna close it out.
I think it's more than plus 12.
Actually, no, the scaling? Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, that's scale. Oh,
no,
why did that scale?
Well, it's 50-50.
Yeah. Plus 2, get the soul charge out. Okay, if Zeph is able to close it out real well with this, one more mix up, the 2K great specs. AK. Okay. Oh, the GI is huge! The re-GI!
Oh, fuck, he was patient with it. Damn it.
Yeah, getting jiggy with it.
Get jiggy with it. Hell yeah. We dancing.
I was playing Human Fall Flat earlier, and literally, like, when your hands, when you try to climb and you, like, buffer your arms being up, the way you walk, you're actually getting jiggy with it.
Oh my god.
It's actually amazing.
Oh my god. You know what hasn't been said by me? Did you know the walls on this stage?
Hey, you wanna ban me, BBC? You wanna ban me?
Listen, I have no regrets.
No regrets.
No rags. 2K, true combo, by the way. Not punish that. That is minus at least 14.
Yeah. No, sometimes you just don't block punish. You know, just vibe out.
Just chillin'.
Match him.
Nice back grab.
Oh my gosh, very commanding round. Just being able to keep up that offense. And
it's time for. Sorry, look at chat for a second. Anyway. 1K. Let's do the back grab again. 2K.
Oh
blocked.
my gosh, another one, yeah. Oh! Oh. You know you fucked up when the screen goes dark.
Oh yeah. When you're Greek and the screen goes dark, you cry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, nice AK again. PK and AK are such crazy moves for a character that is so pressure heavy like Cassie, because it pulls them slightly into.
Oh, what a throw! It doesn't break out. Both have two sticks. We are gonna see the block punish come out from Incendiate here, trying to get any life lead possible.
Yeah, you can't stop her. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Double maiden blade. Alright, 2-2-B.
Rolls back to avoid the mix-up.
For the RE instead, trying to catch out the duck. Oh my god, what a whip punish!
Aggressive integrity or whatever. Justice.
Justice, integrity, I'm trying to remember. SoulCalibur 5.
Same thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's dead.
Nice grab.
Yes, GG.
Yep. She got Hephaestus'd.
Yeah, you got smote.
Show respect for the fallen.
She got Greek yogurted.
Yo, okay. Well. Look how the tables turn. Or the turntables.
Look how the Zhonghua justices prevails.
Yeah. Okay. Well, congratulations for Zep. Taking the whole thing. You know what's funny is like I'm gonna take a good break. Less than a month later, I'm gonna win WNF. I feel like it.
Oh yeah, just on a whim. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I respect the fuck out of that. Good shit, bro.
You know what? I'm gonna go to Evo and win every single game there.
I believe it.
Manifesting it. I'll beat Sonic Fox at Skullgirls.
Yeah, I believe it.
With a fear.
You know, it's always good to have achievable goals, you know.
Yeah, that is actually an achievable dream. Totally.
Yeah. Just guess right more than Sonic Fox does, and you should be good. You will win every time.
Yeah, every time. Just be good. Easy.
No, you know what the easiest thing to do is? Buy a hitbox.
Hey, yo, no, DDR pad. You get SODC on a DDR pad too, so.
No, you know what you need to do? You need to bring your gaming chair to Evo. You can just be like, fuck your tournament chair.
You bring in, you plug the gaming chair that has like the two joysticks and the buttons for flight controls. You plug it in the PS4 and you fucking play. You're like swerving left and right as you dodge shit.
Oh my god, you like roll off stage.
Bro, give me a Wiimote and like a nunchuck. I'm boxing the guy in Caliber, bro.
It's like that. No, like the fucking chair from the 40-year-old virgin that he's got in his house. Like that. Like I'm finna pull out to Evo in that.
Yo.
As long as it fits in my car, I can make it happen.
Yeah, except I'm not because of my hitbox. That's a superior controller. Anyway, congratulations to SCVI for winning Wednesday Night Fights. Yeah, after taking a little bit of
Incendiate getting second.
Yeah.
And then Yoshi 6th, third.
Yoshi 6th and third. Yes, Toothpaste in fourth. It's really good shit. Again, good to see SCVI coming back after a little bit of break. I mean, well deserved. He's got a family to worry about too, so it's good to spend time with them. But again, I really like watching him play. Like the dude is very good. Just it's all about it is. I also like watching Incendiate. Glad that Incendiate's able to stay up late to come play for us too. So it's really fun. So yeah. Big shouts out to there you go, Toothpaste. Thank you to all my commentators, Nimo, Taro, Toothpaste, Blue God, JJJ, and BeanieThuggish. Was that all of them?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Was that all of them? How many did you have?
This is my life now. It's like, is it grands yet? No? Alright, put me in.
Yeah, we went through a couple tonight, but no, seriously, thank you all so much for helping me out on commentary. I very much appreciate it. Again, makes my job slightly easier, so I don't have to do 10 things. I only have to do 9 things instead of doing 10 things at the same time.
Yeah, we got you, Papa.
Yeah, pancakes. That's what makes the Parsec servers run, you know.
I can't make pancakes at home. I'll get fat.
True. Pancakes are.
Here's the thing, though. You care?
Huh?
You care about getting fat? If not, eat all the pancakes you want.
I can. How else are the PS4 is gonna run? What the fuck? You need those pancakes.
Exactly.
I can't be huge Papa Chunk. Big is as far as I go.
Bro.
Big
just
is
shove
the
those
limit?
in your ass, bro. Like just go.
You gotta be monumental Papa Chunk.
Yeah, you gotta be like
Atomic Papa Chunk.
Yeah, atomic. Well, isn't atomic small? What the fuck?
No, but like atomic bomb level, you know.
Bro, you're talking to a
so bomb
Japanese
chunk.
dude. I
You're
resent
talking
that
about
shit.
Bomb chunk.
Foot dive?
Foot dive.
Foot dive.
All right. I'm done. So
Who are we throwing this shit to?
that is a great
Not
question.
me because I'm very tired. and
Also,
I
big
really won't.
big shouts out to everyone who donated to the match
right
arena.
now.
Oh, big shouts out to everyone who donated to the match arena. Social Justice Warlord for $70. Charles playing for 10. Palm Trees with the 5. I think it was David Hoff with the 150. And everyone who used every single one of the match arena codes. We very much appreciate it. And so do our top 3 players. They appreciate it tonight.
Chicken nugget money.
Nuggy money.
Chicken
Except no, this
nuggy.
is going to
Pancake
Bank of
money.
Zephykai, bro.
Bank of Zephykai.
The money pit itself.
All right, so let's
Money,
see.
oh my-
I could send you over to Silvervale. We can go to Haruka.
I'm booting your stream.
Bro,
Right.
you
Hey, meow.
Yo.
you shameless. Man, you gotta earn those views, dog.
Oh my god! I was like,
He
man, all
needs
these cloud
some.
chasing.
Yo,
all
I'm
these
live
cloud
right now?
chasers.
Yo, man. I thought you were a clout goblin, but I was clear. I was joking when I said clout goblins get on the mic. Holy shit.
Yo, I have
I
1,000
mean-
followers on Twitter. What do you mean? I have clout.
That's true.
What's the ratio?
Does Okubo follow you, though?
It's all about the ratio, though.
He does.
Oh
Who
fuck,
follows
never mind.
me?
Oh, you're right. He
Real
does.
nice.
You have
He's a
minus 12.
stalker.
Damn it.
I was the one that started the fucking I-12 nightmare thing. Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
He fucking quote retweet ratioed the fuck out of me.
Oh, dick.
I was like I-12 for nightmare confirmed, and then he quote retweeted it and said, "No."
Okay,
all he
honestly,
said.
that's
And then he walked up to you and
probably
slapped you in the face.
yeah, that's probably the biggest achievement is getting ratioed by Okubo on Twitter. That takes the cake. That takes cake.
Yeah,
There's
that's the best.
there's the Masuyama Mitsu deal, you know? Remember
Oh,
that
you
one?
mean
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Night Swords.
No, he died so Mitsu could get buffs. I legit got all the literally 5 of the buffs out of 7 was given. I was just like, oh my gosh, they legit at the cost of a boy.
A whole man's.
All right.
Oh, you know what? I didn't do that. Oh, one sec.
Well, hurry up, get your stream up so you can take advantage of commentator power.
Yeah. All right. That's
Commentator clout.
yeah. That's gonna be it. Mind Goblin. That's gonna be it for this episode of Wednesday Night Fights. I'll be live again next Wednesday. Yes, with episode 35. Again, if you're interested in joining, well, I think the last 2 Mondays they kind of messed up, and then depending on this Monday, because Monday is a holiday, it might also be. But by Monday or at least Tuesday, I usually retweet out the link from LevelUp for Wednesday Night Fights. So the best way to be updated if you want to join this and haven't gotten in is to follow me, Bigpapachunk, on Twitter or the NorCalibur Twitter as well. Well, I find it out there. You can also go to the WNF bracket, start.gg/WNFOC, and you can find the link to the WNF Discord in there. And I updated it there as well. So again,
Or you can stay in the SC6 WNF online chat and wait for the @everyone to come once a week.
Yeah, the fattest
I
of
mean-
everyone's.
yeah, it's my fucking server. I'm gonna fucking do what I want.
Damn.
Anyway,
Oh, it's my server now. Get out.
No, fuck you.
fuck you and your beanstalk.
Wow,
Get the
fastest
fuck
ban
out of
in the
my
web.
face.
I see you're trying to get banned in WNF online.
I know, doo-doo.
speedrun. Yeah,
Let's. I'm hovering over the commentator button, man. You don't got no other roles.
Listen. It's fine.
I can see the X. I'm ready to click on it, dude.
About
Just say the
to-
word chunk. Just say the word.
About
Yo,
to hit some heat.
Konmai's about to hit him with the "Watch over me."
All right. Well, thank you all so much. Again, thanks everyone for helping. Thanks everyone for coming, donating the match arena. Thank you all the players for playing. Again, I'll see you all next week. Take care. I'm gonna go raid Toothpaste. You can go yell at them, whatever they're gonna go do. I don't care. All right. Good night,
Better not be
everyone.
fucking Valorant.
Might be Valorant. Who knows?
Unfortunately.
God damn it,
Oh,
dude!
son of
You
a-
use your clown to give back to the 1% of video games. Valorant. Jesus Christ, we're SoulCalibur, my dude. God damn.
All right. Thank you.
I'm just
Sarah, by the way,
joking. I'm just
for
joking. There's
coming
nobody's
in.
playing right now, anyway.
Literally.